we go. Ants. Man, ants, bro. What's up, boys? Welcome. Just wanted to show you guys. Check out the ants, bro. Check out the fucking ants, man. Oh, you fuckers. Die! Die, all of you! Just murdered those fuckers! Coming in my home. We're doing a QNA, boys. Any questions, ask. I'm about to get some push-ups done. First making some coffee, though. Here we go. It's instant coffee, which I hate. But literally couldn't find real coffee at the store today. I gotta go to a better, bigger store. Fucking Thailand, man. God damn it. Instant coffee. Trash. My Italian ancestors are frowning upon me now. They're like, how dare you drink instant coffee? Is this instant coffee? I think it is. Yeah, it's instant coffee. Shout out Quebec. Shout out Quebec, Canada. Shout out love from India. I got a lot of viewers from India, man. Love India. I love Indian people, man. Y'all nice, cool people. I'm half Asian myself, so maybe that's why I resonate. I grew up with all Asian friends. I have a lot of... Do I have any Indian friends? I don't know if I have any like really close Indian friends, because I don't think I do. I had one in high school, or it was actually like middle school. He was half Indian. His name was Kathan. Cool motherfucker. Cool motherfucker. I have one Pakistani friend. He's in the game as well. He's in some of my videos, actually. One of the best wing... Actually, I would say still to this day, the best wingman I've ever had was his name's Afraz. And what makes a good wingman? Well, let me just tell you, since you're on this call. What makes a good wingman? Guess. What you guys guess below. How do you become a good wingman to your bro? Taking some Tonkat Ali. Boom. Okay, best way to over... Okay, we got a question. Best way to overcome approach anxiety. Let's see, what's the best way? I can tell you what I'm doing right now. When you go out and you have momentum, you don't get anxiety anymore. It goes away. Right now, I went out last night. I didn't record any of it, but it was one of the best game sessions I've had in a long time. And my anxiety is virtually gone. It comes back a little bit every now and then, but it's basically gone. Like, I basically don't have approach anxiety anymore at all. I'll still hesitate. Anyone hesitates, but it's not like fear. It's a little bit of fear, but it's not overwhelming. And so I'm got to think back on when I was completely struggling with approach anxiety towards women, when I was completely struggling with approach anxiety, and I wanted to take this seriously again. It was actually this year in Budapest. I was like, fuck, I can't say hi to these girls, man. And I'm cool. I know I'm cool. I've gotten girls in the past. I even have experience. But I was just struggling to rip the Band-Aid off. These fuckers. Look at these ants. So what did I do in Europe is I did a compliment challenge. Specifically, a compliment challenge to show intent to girls. So I'd walk up to beautiful girls. I did this 100 times. And this completely killed it. And I know that's like a crazy number, but here's the twist. I went up to around 100 beautiful girls, and I would walk up, and I would say, hey, I just want to say you are absolutely beautiful. Have an amazing day. And I would just walk off. And this, to me, felt so low risk, low pressure, because A, I'm giving value. 99% of the women, when I said it the right way, they would say, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. B, it's getting rid of approach anxiety, because I'm still having to walk up and approach. There's still this fear that I'm overcoming, but now I get to walk away. There's no rejection. There's no hurt to my self-image, which you got to get over eventually anyways. But, you know, when you're first starting off, you want to just kill it. And then C, I can't think of a third point to this, but the point is, after a while, I would walk up and I would say, hey, you're just absolutely gorgeous. I had to say hi. I had to let you know, have an amazing day. And they would look so thankful that as I was walking away, I was like, this girl wants me to talk to her. What the fuck am I walking away for? And I would kind of like walk away. And then when she saw I was walking away, it makes her even more attracted. She's like, this guy's not even trying to chase me. He's just walking away. They're like, oh my God, thank you. And they're just staring at you with disbelief. Like, how did this cool guy just walked up just to tell me I'm beautiful? Didn't want my number, wasn't doing anything. So I was just pure giving value, no neediness. And as I was walking away, I'm like, this girl wants me to say hi. I would just stay. I would just be like, hey, where are you from, by the way? And just start a conversation based on that. Now, that's a very direct opener, and I would only do that I wouldn't do that forever. I would only do that for like 100 approaches just to kill my approach anxiety fast. So that's what I would do personally. It's going to be a mission. It might take you a few weeks to even complete that. It took me probably like 2 weeks to finish. And I was in a great city for game at the time, Budapest. And that's actually what started this whole journey. Now I'm going out every fucking day. Every fucking day I'm going out. And I'm seeing my momentum. I'm getting momentum with it. All of it, man. It's fucking amazing, man. Going out every single day gaming. Went out last night. After I had a week-long adventure with a girl too, by the way, guys. A week-long adventure. So fucking amazing, bro. So fucking amazing. I miss her, bro. Miss her. I was like, all right. She's gone now. She went back to the country she came from. Must go out. Embrace the rejection once more. Went out last night. All right, boys. Sorry. By making approach easy, or I have to tell him it's easy. Brother, I don't understand that. Hey, Nicoletti, do you have any tips on how to not be insecure about my height? I'm 5'6", and it's not a huge insecurity, but it creeps in once in a while. Yeah, man, your insecurities, everyone has insecurities. Everyone has insecurities, and they creep in. How do you deal with that? When I have my insecurities creep in, you have to be very mentally strong and aware that, okay, this is just insecurity. This is a stupid thought in my head that's not going to help me succeed. You have to be absolutely aware. You have to identify it as soon as it comes in. You can't let it overwhelm your mind. And I think action solves everything. I think if you take enough action and you get enough wins in a single night, your insecurity will fade. So you might feel that way, but you can't let it dictate what you do. I think it's better to go out with that insecurity, with that feeling that you're feeling, and think, okay, I'm feeling insecure. I am going to take action anyways. I'm just going to go out and say hi anyways. And the insecurity, once you start to get a win, once you start to get a girl that's into you, will absolutely dissolve. It will just dissolve. All it takes is that one girl who likes you, and then it dissolves. Now, I don't know if you know 225. He's definitely shorter than 5'6", 225 live. I fucking love watching this guy, man. I just watch his Instagram highlights. But I love his personality, and he just doesn't give a fuck. And I think it's given me a certain amount of confidence watching his videos. It's just the way he handles rejection. You can genuinely tell he does not care. And I think that is a good example of someone who I'm sure he's felt insecure about his height. I'm sure he has. But he's out there. He's crushing it. And he's making money doing it, and he's getting girls doing it. So he made it work, and it's like proof that it can work. It's harder when you're short. I'm not even gonna lie, it's harder when you're short. I think it gives you the mental disadvantage more than anything. Not even just like girls respond to emotions. If you're walking up as a unattractive dude, for example, you have less of initial positive response, but you can still walk up and approach. If you are good with like sales, or you're good at approaching, you can get them to stop. You can still get your chance to shoot your shot, but you're walking up at a disadvantage. But let's say you walk up and they shit test you and it goes right over your head. You don't care. Okay, you walked up as a 3 or 4. Now you're a 5. Like, oh, this guy, he's confident. He's secure in himself. Cool. Let's say you're non-needy, and you show them that you're non-needy. You just got bumped up to a 6. Like, okay, well, this guy, he's not conventionally attractive, but he's non-needy. He's grounded in himself. Let's say you make some jokes, you make them laugh, and you make everyone around laugh. You're the life of the party at the bar or wherever you're at. You just got bumped up to an 8. Okay, now this guy's popular, he's cool, non-needy, and he's grounded and confident in himself. And now let's say on top of all of that, you work out hard, you have clear thoughts, you can really process things intellectually, you can have a nice conversation, you're not afraid to flirt, you're not afraid to stare deeply at a girl's eyes, you just get bumped up to a 10. So you're starting off at this 3 to a girl in her eyes, but you can work your way up to a 10. Easy. You just got to show the characteristics of being a confident, grounded alpha male. Alpha male, people don't use that word anymore, but I'm using it. Fuck it. And let's say you're conventionally attractive. You're walking up as a 10. I don't know. Am I conventionally attractive? A lot of people say you're a conventionally attractive dude in my comments. So I'm going to consider myself to be conventionally attractive. And I've had this experience happen many times. You're walking up as a 10. As you're walking up, the girl's like, oh, fuck yeah, this hot guy is coming to talk to me. And then you stumble your words just like I did there. Now you just drop down to like an 8. You're like, well, he stumbled his words. Oh, he's not as confident as he looks. And now let's say they show you a little attraction because you're hot. And they're like happy to see you, and they're like, oh yeah, hot guy comes to talk to me. And now you become needy, and you're like, oh, what's your number? What are you doing later? What are you doing later? And now you just got dropped down to a 6, boy. You becoming needy. And then let's say other people in the environment don't respect you, and you don't know how to talk to anybody in the environment, and you're shy and you're reserved. You just got dropped down to a 3. So when you're at a 10 and you look good, you can still be a 3 in their eyes. You just have a better shot in the beginning. When you're a 3 and you're unattractive, you can still be a 10 in her eyes. You just have a less of a shot in the beginning. You have to work your way up, but you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Whereas the guy who's more conventionally attractive, I actually learned in my own personal game, I have to do less. The less I do, the more results I get because I have everything to lose. So if I just try to do too much, I just lose attraction. If I just do a lot less, I actually gain a lot more attraction. It's funny. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why you'll see a lot of short guys. They have this huge personality because they're doing that because that's how they get attraction. They become this massive personality where they're not shy and they're not afraid to express themselves. Damn, dude. Damn. I'm dropping gems on here, dude. Damn. Damn, dude. I gotta get my workout in, dude. So I need to drink some coffee, put some milk in that thing. Hold on. Because I gotta do push. Bro, oh my God. This massive fucking fly. Fucking Thailand. I'm gonna open this so he can get the fuck up out of here. Yep. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm gonna do 1,000 push-ups on here. I'm doing fake push-ups for some of these because 1,000 is a lot. I'm doing like half push-ups, but I'll do full push-ups as well. Let me get a shot of myself drinking this coffee. It's 12. What time is it for you guys, by the way? Where's everyone based out? Everyone tell me like your country. Fuck, I hate instant coffee. It's terrible. Ugh. Yeah, make sure to like. Thank you, friendly. India, 11 a.m. in India. Shout out India, man. I'll try to do these streams at different times. Oh shit, 12:37 a.m. My guy. If anyone has questions, remember it's a Q&A as well. Let me put this shirt on as well. So I'm not like naked on the fucking stream. Hey guys, best way to improve your game? Fitness. But you already know this. This is you have to approach. If you don't approach, you won't get girls. I know a lot of jacked guys who can't approach, but it's one of the fastest ways to get yourself in a good mental state. So I'm doing 1,000 push-ups. Let's go, boys. I'm gonna do half push-ups for the beginning. 6, 7, 8. Any questions, just drop it down. Oh my God, this is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. Fucking hell. Whoo! All right, hey, actually, I can put this on here. There we go, that's a much better angle, ain't it? All right, I'm gonna do 20 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Oh my God, okay. Fuck. That's 40. That's 40, son. All right, I'm gonna answer some questions. All right. Why is your message retracted? Whatever. Patrick, I won't be back. Unfortunately, I won't be back in Bali till next year. And Bali, I have a lot I could say on Bali. If you have any questions on Bali, let me know. I have my own personal opinion on Bali. But the short answer is Bali is great for networking, not for living. It's awesome for a month or two, and you network, but I can't see myself living there long term because it doesn't feel like a stable place. It's hard to date out there. Dating is not, it's easy to hook up, hard to date. Damn, did y'all see that loogie that just came out my nose? God damn, son. Hold on. Oh, you didn't see that, boys. You did not see that. Yep, had an adventure last week. Little present from the adventure. Anyways, push-ups, 20 reps. That's how I keep track. So I just did 40 reps. Oh, all right. Yeah, if you have any questions on Bali, let me know. I'm gonna read some questions. Recently going through a breakup. My man, I'm happier. I love breakup advice because I've been through 2 massive breakups, and is actually the best time to level up your game is when you go through a breakup. So remember this. This is a pivotal moment in your life, and this is the best time in your life, and you'll never have a moment like this again. Sort of like when you're going to college for the first time, you'll never have a moment like that again. Breakups are absolutely necessary for growth, and they are absolutely normal. It happens. You should be happy and blessed and thankful that you're going through a breakup, and you got to take advantage of this moment. I know that's like crazy advice. Feeling very insecure. Any tips for getting better? Already doing everything like gym, healthy, food routine, but I still feel empty, bro. All right, anytime I give advice, I think back on personal experiences. I went through 2 breakups. The first breakup, I handled it much better than the second. The second fucked me up mentally, emotionally, only because she was actually a really good girl, and she brought a lot of stability into my life, whereas the first girl was actually bad for me, and I got rid of her, and I was like, holy shit, it's like this weight's been taken off my shoulder. But both hurt, and both fucking sucked, and both of them, immediately after, I fell into like a slump where I was just watching TV and just depressed and escaping that emotion. And what I did right on the first one was I completely changed my environment. I had negative, toxic friends, got rid of them. It was hard too, but I cut them off. I was just like, I'm moving in with some different guys. I love you guys, but I got to get away. They were doing drugs, all this crazy stuff. Number 2, you're already hitting the gym. You already know that. But I started hitting the gym pretty good, pretty hard. And I started eating really healthy. Like got my diet in order. That was huge. And then what else did I do? It was really that. The main thing that changed me during the breakup was I switched up my environment completely. I got rid of all my friends. I made new friends. I just started hanging out with positive people. Any more advice to get over a breakup? Honestly, dude, I know this is like, I'm the approach guy, so I'm gonna say this, but I think you should start approaching other women. And the only reason is, a lot of the times, your mind, and I don't know the situation of your breakup, but let's say she broke up with you. She broke up with you. Personally, if a girl breaks up with me, I'll never take her back. It's done forever. So if it's done forever, the fastest way to get your mind to get over a girl, a lot of the times, what you're craving is just intimacy in general. It's not even her, but now you've linked her and intimacy together, and now all you're thinking about is her. Oh, I feel empty, I want her. But if you can become confident or courageous enough to just approach after a breakup, and you start to get some wins, even if you don't sleep with a girl, but let's say you just go out and you have a girl who kisses you on the night out, and you're like, fuck, I feel amazing again. You'll soon realize that sometimes it's just because you need intimacy, and you have to feel like you're a sex-worthy guy. You have to feel like, okay, my genes I'm going to reproduce. You know, inside of us, whenever we're not getting laid or we're not getting intimacy, what we're internally thinking subconsciously is, my genes aren't going to make it to the next generation. Fuck. Fuck, that's why I'm on this planet. That's what our whole purpose is to reproduce. So when you finally get a girl, you'll finally be like, I'm the man. I'm gonna make it. And yeah, that's why we work so hard. That's why we work out. That's why we want to make money. That's why we approach. That's why we do all of these things, so that we can become that person who can get girls. That's like the massive drive. That's a massive drive for all men. So maybe you just need a little intimacy, and then
the feelings that you have towards this girl might fade a bit. But I don't know. I don't know your situation. That's just my guess. All right, I got to get some push-ups in. I'm only at 40. Let's see. Oh, man, we got a lot of questions now. No problem, my man. Happy to help, seriously. Okay. Friendly Dawn, that's a good question. What is the fastest way to become very social? I'm a huge extrovert, but struggle to actually do well in interactions. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me do some push-ups real quick. Come on. What? Half. I'm doing half push-ups. All right, full push-ups. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40. I should have been in the military, bros. Honestly, I would have been perfect for the military. All right, so you're already extroverted. You're already extroverted. You struggle to do well in social interactions. That's like saying, I'm really jacked, but I can't lift this weight. Well, but you're really jacked. Doesn't make sense. Something's not adding up. So there is something deeper to this that I don't know, because I don't know you. A lot of problems what I'm taking from this now is, if you're saying you're extroverted and you can't interact with people socially, what I'm taking from this, and it's because I've coached hundreds of guys now, is, and I see this in a lot of my students, I don't even know what to call them. A lot of my guys in my community, a lot of the times, these are cool motherfuckers. Guys who are actually cool. Like, you're cool. You're already cool. You don't have to work on yourself that much. You work out, you got this going on for you, all these things. But they have this ego, and they can't drop the ego. They can't go out and get rejected because their image and their ego is just so big, and they have this massive fear to getting rejected, and they've let it bubble and grow and grow and grow and grow. And now the idea of getting rejected is so scary to them that it's not even real, but it's this massive fear, and they just need to, like, instant action, pop the bubble, go out, get rejected. And they'll get, a lot of these guys who join my community, they're already cool. It's just about, go get rejected. Come on now, go get rejected. Come on, it's coming. And I think there's a massive fear of getting rejected, and a lot of game and a lot of pickup marketing markets to these guys where it's like, learn how to never get rejected. Do the indirect opener. You'll never get rejected if you do it this way, or you do this way. But the truth is, there's no way to never get rejected. There are techniques and tips and tricks, actually. I'm starting to study a lot. I'm starting to experiment, and a lot of my future videos will be talking about this. But I hope that answers the question. Damn, a lot of questions, guys. Holy shit. How to get over anxiety? It's too vague. I'm not gonna answer that one. But I will answer it, fuck it. A lot of it has to do with your diet. A lot of it has to do with your diet and your fitness routine. Most of it. When people join my community, the first thing I do is a health audit. As soon as they join, the first thing I do is a health audit. That's literally the first thing in the program. Health audit. What's your health like? Sleep routine, fitness routine, eating, sunlight, dopamine detoxing, phone, all of these things. It's the first thing I do. Nikolai's in my community. Shout out, Nikolai. My man. By the way, guys, I'm gonna stop scrolling up. If I miss your question, just shoot it again. Don't spam the chat, but just shoot it again if I miss your question. Because I don't want to keep on scrolling up, because whenever someone chats, you get the point. All right, I approached a lot of people. That's really not my problem, but I feel like when it gets to the dating point, I feel really unexperienced, I guess. Dude, okay, if this is a video game. Oh, I didn't see your first question. I'm a late bloomer in dating, but I recently had a glow up with the gym. Good shit, good job. Skincare, diet, financially blessed, got a few dates, but I can't feel confident. What should I do? Now, there's what you've worked on, you've built everything that you need on the outside, the appearance-wise, to try and get girls. All that stuff's amazing, but as you're learning right now, you'll soon find that girls don't really care about how you look. They do, but it's not as important as your game, your personality, your charisma, how you attract, how you flirt, all of these things. So you're on this video game. You've conquered level 1. You've gotten some confidence. You know how to approach. Level 2 is going on dates. You have to just go on as many dates as you can. You're going to fumble some dates, just like I fumbled my words. You're going to fumble some dates. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're going to have dates where, and also you're going to learn that a lot of the girls that you go on dates with, you don't even have chemistry with. The more you get, the more positive experiences you start to get, it'll click in your brain. You'll be like, holy shit, maybe I'm just not meant to click with every single girl. Maybe the date I'm going on that felt awkward wasn't my fault. It was just that we didn't have a personality match. Now, I just had an epic adventure with a Russian girl that I'm dating. Epic. She came over for a week, staying at my place. We have so much in common, it's scary. It's like we read the same books, we think the same way, we listen to the same music, we watch the same movies. We're having an epic time in public, in private, everywhere. We're just having a great time. We're loving each other's company. She left. I'm going out last night. I'm approaching because it's my job. I'm just doing what I do. I had a guy from my community actually fly into Koh Samui and approach with me. We're going out. I'm walking up to like 10 out of 10 girls. And within 10 seconds, some of these girls, I'm like, we don't click. We don't have it. It's not gonna work. Like Australian girl, I walked up to her. She was really cute. Stopped her. Everything went well the first 10 seconds. And then she just said something where I was like, I ain't talking to her. Fuck that. And I just start saying stupid shit. Because who cares at that point? And what I realized, and the biggest epiphany that I've actually had recently in the last couple of months is and obviously we all know this logically, but when you really experience it, where you go on dates and some girls you just click with and some girls you just don't. My man, keep on approaching is what I would tell you. And eventually you'll find a girl where it's like, holy shit, we just click. Like even though I'm awkward in this date or I'm nervous or I'm scared or whatever, we just have enough in common. She understands me enough that it doesn't really matter. And we can just have this fun time. At a certain point, it is just a numbers game. Like if you talk to 100 girls, eventually you're gonna find a girl that really likes you. I just had a video that I posted and anyways. I hope I answered that question well. You're on the level 1 or 2 of the video game where you've taken care of your looks. You've got this nice ecosystem around you where you're working out, you're taking care of your physique and everything. And now you just need to start approaching and finding that one girl that you really click with. Whoo, it's hot out here, boys. Can you make a video on your diet? I feel it's hard while traveling long term to stay in shape. Patrick, let's talk about that. That's a good fucking question. And I'm traveling now. I actually don't like going to gyms, even when I'm living in a place, because I love getting sunlight and I love calisthenics. So you don't even need a gym to stay in shape. 40 push-ups, half push-ups and full push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, full push-ups. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6. Woo! 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what would be funny? If I smoked a cigar on stream. Hold on. Shout out to my buddy who bought me the cigar. He's actually in the community. His name is Luke. He's in my approach mastery. He flew out to Samui, bought me a cigar. We approached together. We went on instant dates together. It was fucking epic. But I never got a chance to smoke it last night. So it'd be hilarious if I smoked it while doing push-ups. All right, my diet. It is hard to stay in shape. What I would say is stay away from 7-Eleven food. Like, I know when you're traveling, it's so easy to just buy this like pre-packaged food at 7-Eleven and stuff, or wherever. In Asia, 7-Eleven, if you're in Asia, 7-Eleven is like the fucking grocery store. That stuff is so bad for you. You know what's crazy? There's this cat that's outside that I feed. And I feed the cat. I tried to feed him some of the 7-Eleven food. I cut it up, put it in a little bowl. He wouldn't even eat it. I'm like, this just shows me that this isn't even real chicken. This was supposed to be chicken. He wouldn't fucking eat the chicken. I ate not his bowl, but I ate the other portion of it. I woke up feeling like shit. And it made me realize that so much of diet is so simple, bro. It's so fucking simple. Just, oh, this was glass and I broke it. It's so fucking simple. Eat whole foods, get sunlight, do cardio. Cardio is massively important. Let me say that again. Cardio is massively important. Don't neglect cardio. Too many gym bros neglect cardio because it's hard and it's not fun per se, but it is fun when you start to do it. But the deep breathing. Why do you think all these fucking hippies like to do breath work? It's because they're lazy motherfuckers who can't do cardio. Just do cardio. Go for a run, and when you get that deep breath, it fucking it just wires your brain with endorphins and all these good feelings. Best way to feel great, fast, cardio. It's so good for you. We are human beings. We're meant to do cardio. You have to be doing cardio. Sunlight as well, but a lot of times sunlight and cardio go together. Go for a run. And eat whole foods. You know what to eat, bro. Eggs, chicken, spinach, broccoli. Just don't eat processed foods. It's really that simple. We overcomplicate nutrition. I can fall in. The problem is when you're going out traveling, the only hard part is a lot of the times you'll go to the gas station and you'll see all these bags of chips and shit and you're like, okay, that looks good. All these things that fuck up your dopamine too. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that, I'm gonna get the soft drink. When you go to the gas station, if you're traveling or if you're at home or whenever you have an option to choose food, get the hard-boiled eggs chilling on the corner that no one gets. Just get the hard-boiled eggs. You'll feel 10 times better. All right. Good job, Nikolai. Giacomo, hope you're doing well. You should sell high ticket to make more money instead of a puny $30 a month. I actually agree with you. You're probably right. I could be making a lot more money. I have a meeting with some mentors next week. We'll see if maybe we'll raise the price. I've had a lot of people say that, and you're right. I think, you know what, I've coached hundreds of guys now. I've talked to hundreds of guys. Been coaching for 6 months every single day, and I actually do think I'm actually getting to a point where I could feel a bit more comfortable charging more for my coaching. I really do think I am now in a position to really make a massive difference in the dating lives of many men. Whereas in the beginning, I was kind of like, okay, let's test out the waters. Let's see what I can do. And now I've actually gotten so many results for myself and for other people that I'm like, yeah, I could charge high ticket. I'm thinking maybe a mid-ticket offer would be good too. Like a $100 to $500 offer. Because it's not breaking people's bank, but it's also not small enough to where they can't take it serious. Like if you pay someone up $200, $300, you're not going to just forget about it, right? If you buy a $10 cigar, you might be like, cool, $10 cigar. Let's say you buy a $300 cigar. You're like, I'm smoking this when I get a promotion. This is my $300 cigar. Thank you, Giacomo. I appreciate it. All right, guys, any questions, let me know. I'll do some more push-ups here. Half push-ups, full push-ups. Let's fucking go. I forget what number I'm at. I don't remember how many I've done. I'm either at 80 or 120. Huh. Does anyone remember? I don't fucking remember. How many times did I do push-ups? I think I'm at 120. Fuck it. Let's just do them. All right. Half push-ups, full push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to show you my view here in a sec, too. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wee. The only thing I do like about the low ticket is the people that do sign up, I feel like they understand it's low ticket. They don't expect me to expect less, I guess you could say. It's a little bit less pressure. I don't know, that's not really good. Good reason to like low ticket. All right, let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. God damn. Woo! All right. Boom, boom. Whew. This is gonna be a long day. These goddamn push-ups. What do you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I usually eat one meal a day and I snack throughout the day. Eggs every day, 4 or 5 eggs. meat, some kind of meat, chicken, steak, pork, some kind of carb, rice, bread. I need to start eating more vegetables. I don't eat vegetables as often as I do. I always do garlic and onions. Fun fact, garlic and onions, from what I've been told, help your blood flow and your testosterone a lot. It's supposed to be really good for you. Garlic and onions, apparently. I don't know how true that is. It's what a good friend of mine told me. Maybe it's placebo, but I do be waking up bricked. I don't know what's going on, but I really judge my health based on my testosterone levels. Based on how I wake up in the morning. If I'm waking up bricked, it's important. I know it's TMI, but it's fucking important. You should be waking up bricked. If you're not, something's wrong. So I judge my health based on how like my libido's going, like how motivated I am, my energy levels, and it's usually, I can judge it based on how I wake up. And that's a massive indicator. For example, I woke up feeling kind of shitty today. I also drank 3 beers last night, which I almost never do. But I had a guy fly out from my community. He was buying me beers. And I was like, I can't say no. Fuck it. So apparently these help your testosterone as well. Little bro science. I don't know how true that is. So don't quote me on it. I don't really know. I shouldn't be giving health advice. I'm the game guy. There we go. Smoke that after I finish these push-ups, or maybe midway. We'll see. Nah, thank you for the appreciation. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you. What time do you get up and what time do you go to bed? So I go out and game a lot. Every day, actually, now. I'm doing a 100-day challenge if anyone wants to join, completely free. I have a free community for it. And basically for 100 days, personally, I'm going to go out every day and do a session every day. Like a long, decent session every day. That means I have to go out at night, especially where I'm at now. So I wake up around 11 a.m. I used to be a 5 a.m. person for a short period of time. I don't know what's better. A lot of people say early worm gets a bird, you know, you get more mental clarity, all these things that might be fucking true. But with my circumstances, I have to be a night owl. That being said, I wake up around 11 a.m. I typically don't set an alarm. As soon as I wake up, I get to work. I work from the moment I'm up, pretty much till the moment I go back to bed. And I'm massively productive in all hours. And I'll work from now to around, till around like 12. Then maybe I'll like fuck around on my phone a bit, go to bed. Or maybe till around like 1. Yeah, that's when I wake up. Whew, but I do miss waking up early sometimes. Just hot girls are out at night, so what are you gonna do? Check out my view, boys. I gotta turn on the AC too. It's hot, bro. I'm like, oof, it's hot. It's fucking hot. I'm dying. All right, little bachelor pad here. Turn that on. Man, maybe I need to close this. I'm fucking dying. Close this just for a sec until I move this cigar as well. Until I cool down a bit and finish these push-ups. You know, I lost count of the push-ups, but I'm going to assume the best. So I'm going to assume that I'm at 160. But I don't know how true that is. We'll see, though. Maybe I'll do some extra at the end. We'll see. So I'm going to finish up here. It's going to be a lot harder than I thought, but I got the AC on now, so that'll help. Put this down there. Atul, thank you, my man. Yep. Any questions, guys, let me know. I'm doing 1,000 push-ups right now. I'm at 160, half push-ups and full push-ups. Do some half ones real quick. 2, 3. All right, full push-ups, let's go. Oh, fuck. Come on. Come on. Easy money. Ugh. Woo! I'll tell you guys my morning routine after this. That's 200. All right. I'm gonna get to 1,000 by the end of this fucking stream. God damn it, it's 200. So, morning routine. Actually, I have a cool morning routine. Any questions, let me know. If I missed a question, just drop it again. Just sharing my workplace is the main source of my social circle now. I do go to the gym, but don't have friends there yet. Kind of feel paranoid sometimes if I'm too reliant on my workspace. 100%, make friends outside of your workspace. It's very important. And it's dating in your workspace is also can be a bad thing. Make friends outside of your workspace. You'll cultivate a deeper relationships outside of where you work sometimes too. One of the best friends I've ever made was through a seminar, a dating seminar. It was more like a self-help seminar. So if you can go to some kind of networking event or seminars where you have a shared interest, a common interest, you'll find people just like you. You can find YouTubers who throw seminars. That's a massive one. That's what I would recommend. Owen Cook is the one I went to. He has world tours. And you might not even like that person that you're going to. You might not even care about their speech, but go there just to network with all the people. And you have to be courageous enough. You know what? It's all down to ego. You have to be able to drop your ego and just say what's up to a bro, say what's up to a girl. But let's make it about a bro. Like if you're trying to make guy friends, if you're trying to make some bros, some brothers. More important than getting girls is getting some fucking brothers, some masculine brothers around you. And you got to be courageous enough and drop your ego. Just be like, yo, what's up, man? What are you working out today? And just let them. If they're cool, they'll be cool. If they're not cool, then they're not fucking cool. And don't get butthurt if they're not cool. If they're like arms. They just keep, he's like, all right, cool. Hey, shot my shot. You know, I try to be nice, try to be cool. He seemed like a cool dude. You just gotta, what I like to do, how I made my best friend, is I saw him at a seminar, and I was like, this motherfucker's confident as hell. He was just like, he stood up to ask a question. He was just like, what's up, guys? My name is Vince. I'm just asking a question about this, and this in front of hundreds of people. I'm like, who is this guy? How can he like dictate this well? And it turns out he's just a cool dude. And after the seminar was over, I walked up. I'm like, bro, what's up, man? Nice to meet you, man. You seem like a cool dude, like very positive. We shot the shit a little bit. And then the next week we did a day trip, or actually a weekend trip out down to Austin to go game and go to another seminar, but go run around and talk to girls. He was an epic wingman. We both have epic stories from that. So you make close friends through shared experience. Brothers in particular. You make really good friends through going through shit together. You don't make good friends just chatting and talking. You can get to know each other to a certain degree, logically or whatever, but you make real friends, like brothers, when you do something hard or some deeper experience together. And that's how you make, like you see what a person is like when you go through something a bit deeper. Something like a marathon. You run a marathon together. I just did a marathon with a buddy. That guy's a brother for life. We did a marathon together. He's a brother for life. And it really taught me the power of going through hard times with another guy and how much you learn about a person when you're going through hard times compared to when you're just chilling at home playing video games. Like personally, I don't want to just chill. Like I want to do shit. And anyone I hang out with who's a bro, we're going to be doing hard shit. We're going to be approaching, we're going to be working out, we're going to be doing shit. We're going to be growing. Like the whole point of masculine brother to me is so we can help each other grow, so we can hold each other accountable, so we can compete with each other, not in an aggressive way, but more in like this guy's so fucking cool, I gotta get to his level. And whenever your brother's lacking, okay, he's feeling lazy today, hey bro, come on man, like let's go, let's do this. What are you doing? Let's work out, let's go. So that's what brothers are for. So when you realize that, it really narrows who you want to be your bro. Like for me personally, I want someone who's gonna push me, who's gonna help me grow. So that's what I want a bro for. Bro, I want you to talk to my ex. Tell me if there's a chance she blocked me or she's talking to some guy who dates a lot of girls. She's a good girl, got used in the trap. I don't know what you mean by you want me to talk to your ex. I don't know if you literally mean that. She blocked you, bro. Move on. She blocked you. Listen, let's say by some chance that she takes you back. Let's say she takes you back. Let's say if she's like, you know what? I realized he's a good guy. I'm taking it back. I would say you would be a fool to get back with her. She blocked you, bro. She cut you off. She cuts you off. What is she gonna do 10 years from now when she feels emotional again? You want a girl who you can fucking trust, who's gonna be by your side no matter what. That's the whole point of having a girlfriend, a loyal girlfriend. Like, yeah, if she's some girl, you're fucking, who cares? You know, if you're just sleeping around, it's just, you got a rotation or whatever, fuck it, who cares? She blocked you, who cares? But this is your girl that you're going to invest your life, your money, and everything. You're gonna invest into this girl fully, and she just blocked you. That is a absolute, she'll never be back in my life ever again, ever. Ever. She's done, she's gone. Even now I have to level up so hard that she'll regret the decision. But even if she wants to take me back, I can't do it because of who I am as a person. I just can't. It's against my creed. It would be dishonorable to get back with a girl who fucking abandoned me. I just can't. She abandoned you, bro. Blocking is high school behavior, yes. Yes, I agree. I mean, sometimes you block each other out of love, where it's like, I can't stand to see your face over and over. We just broke up. I get that. But if she just blocked you because it's like, he's annoying me, blocked, and you're chasing her, think about what you're valuing yourself. You gotta value yourself, man. If you're a high value dude and you're literally approaching, you have a dating life, you're working out, you're learning to make money, you peak at like 35, 40. You peak 20 years from now, you're still gonna be in your prime. You're like a stock. You're like Bitcoin in 2016. I'm not even joking. You're like Bitcoin before anyone was on it. You're gonna be at 100K in 2024, dude. You're gonna be at 100K and you're tripping over a girl who can't even buy in at 2016. You're gonna be at 100K and she's gonna wanna buy in. She's gonna wanna buy back in at where, you get the fucking point. You get what I'm trying to say. Push-ups, come on now. 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm gonna go for 100 push-ups straight because I'm falling behind. But I'm also gonna do half push-ups. So I'm gonna do half push-ups now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh God, okay. That's 40. All right, full push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Half push-ups. 1, 2. Any questions, leave it in the chat, guys. 60. Okay, 40 more. I'm gonna do full push-ups again for 20, and then half push-ups for 20. I'm gonna give myself a 30-second rest. Questions, leave it in the chat, guys. Try to finish these push-ups on stream. That would be great. 300 push-ups in. This is gonna take longer than I goddamn thought. Fuck! Man, oh man. Excuse me. All right. Here we go. Easy money. Ten more. Oh God, okay. I don't know if I can do 1,000, man. Barely at 300. I might have to do 500 now and then 500 later, ideally, because I can't imagine 1,000 right now. But we'll see. I'll get to 500 and I'll decide, because I'm at 300 now. And 5 more, and then 20 half. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 20 half push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's such a bitch push-up. God damn it. Fuck. Okay, 10 more. Let's go. 4 more. 300, bitch! Fuck you. Push-ups. Get some water. Some agua. He said you cheater, do the 1,000. All right, I might just have to do the 1,000. Fuck it. You got hella big, bro. Thank you, my man. Been taking creatine, working out, Thailand. Yeah, man, thank you. Creatine helps. Has working out helped with getting girls? It's a good question to ask, right? I think it does. I think every girl wants a fit guy, but it's not going to get you girls just working out. Like, you can get really jacked and be really good looking, but you still have to learn how to approach. I would say it gives you the respect of other men, which actually really helps too. Because you walk into an environment, if other men respect you, if you walk in feeling good, feeling jacked, walking in, and other men at least show you respect, it gives you a better opportunity to approach in that environment as well. So yeah, obviously, but every man knows, you guys know that. Everyone knows that working out is important. What I would say, okay, let me tell you my morning routine. Any questions, leave it in the chat. Let me see if there's any questions. Well, okay, after that, I'm gonna tell you my morning routine. Don't let me forget that. I actually have an epic routine I wanna share. What are your ways to find a driving factors? I genuinely struggle. What do you mean by driving factors? I genuinely struggle with that, to be honest. Like, right now, I can say I wanna achieve financial freedom or get jacked, but those can't be endgame, right? Then what? That's a fucking amazing question, dude. Great question. Respect that a lot. Ooh, man, that's a deep question too. So, I'm 27. When I was 20, I found the game, but I still lived in my hometown, and I was afraid to move out and do what I wanted to do. I was partying. I was still doing a little bit of drugs. When I was 18, I was fully immersed in partying. Just degenerate life. Terrible person, if I'm being honest. I had a lot of growth to do. Had a crazy childhood. When I was 22, I started a business that was successful, and I finally broke away from my old friends. And even though I had a lot of mental shit to deal with and a lot of bad habits to fix, for the most part, I was done with the partying. I was like, no, I realized something clicked in my brain. Like, I think I want to be massively successful. Like, I actually have this drive in me and all this energy that I'm wasting. I'm wasting all my potential. And the main way you waste your potential is you're distracted. You're on social media. You're on Instagram. You are hanging out with the wrong friends. And what I found was when you take away all of that shit, what is left? Boredom. And what does that boredom eventually turn into? A lot of like inspiration and fuel and ideas. And what if I did this? What if I did that? And you just like, you know what? I want to accomplish X, Y, and Z. And when I was 25, I hit a low in my life where I didn't know what I was doing anymore. I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I don't know. I don't know what I'm pursuing. I was bartending. The business I had started was shut down from COVID. It was event videography. There were no events during COVID. So I just started bartending. I was kind of burnt out on the business anyways. I was bartending for a year. And I was just, again, kind of falling back into the partying. But deep down, I was like, this is like, I can't live this life. Like, there's something more to me than just partying. What the fuck am I doing with my life? And then I made the friend Vince that I was talking about earlier. I made an amazing friend, and he basically gave me the self-belief to want to achieve things. And there's this massively important concept I want you to know, and it's called brain plus lane. I'm going to break that down. When your brain sees that there is a way for you to succeed in a certain lane or an avenue, you will be supplied with unlimited motivation, energy, potential, opportunity. You will see that, okay, this is possible. And that moment happened for me when I saw this guy named Kurt Kaz on YouTube. It was right after COVID. Kurt Kaz, you guys might know him. He's traveling around the world with these girls, and he's just having an epic adventure. And down in the comments, all that they were saying was, bro, I wish I could do this. I wish I knew how to talk to girls. I wish you have no social anxiety. How do you get rid of it? This and that. I'm like, okay, I've been obsessed with social dynamics for years. I know how to get girls. I can travel. It planted the seed of like, maybe I can do it this way. And then I started to get this fuel and motivation. And eventually I took a leap and I like, all right, we're doing this now. So what I would say is, to answer your question, you have absolutely no choice but to find some kind of mission or goal in your life. You don't have a choice. As a man, without purpose, without some sort of mission to pursue, your life is meaningless. That's actually how I feel. That's my belief. You can disagree or agree. Without something that you're actually working on deeply, you don't have any point in living. You'll be chasing desires, chasing pleasures. You'll be affected by your environment. You won't have any direction or substance. As a man, you have to have something you're building, something you're creating, something you're doing productive. You have to have a mission. I believe that 100%. The point of having a mission, it's not even about the end goal. The whole point is just to have some sort of direction. And then when it comes down to getting girls, girls don't want to be with a guy without direction. They want a guy who has a direction. He knows where he's going. He knows what he's doing. And yeah, it's so easy to feel needy towards a girl and get really like, just get emotionally attached and put her on this pedestal and then think about her all day and text her too much. That happens when you don't have direction. Also, it's so easy for guys to step all over you, to cross your boundaries, for you to have a hard time saying no whenever you're out late and you know you should just go home, for you to say no to the alcohol whenever someone's offering it when you don't have a direction. Because there's like, fuck it, why not? Stand for nothing, fall for anything. That's another saying. So when you don't have a direction, your environment and everyone around you is dictating what you're like a feather in the wind. The whole point of finding a direction and having the motivation to achieve it is it just gives you the direction to do something. The end outcome, I read this quote from a book. I'm gonna get the book. Where the fuck is the book? There it is. And it talked about process orientation versus results orientation. So process orientation is falling in love with the moment, falling in love with what you're doing. For example, I'm going out and I'm gaming and I'm approaching and I'm in love with it. I fucking love it. What's the outcome? Right now, my outcome is to grow my channel to 1 million subscribers. So it's giving me the direction. I'm gonna read the quote because I think he would explain it. All right, so let's see. It's a good quote here. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna find it. Give me a sec. Fuck. Here we go. Stay with me. Okay, here we go. There needs to be a balance between process orientation, aka feeling passionate and falling in love with the thing that you're doing and feeling passion for what you're doing, and results orientation, which is the end outcome, the goal, the thing you want to achieve, the accolade, the championship belt, the whatever you want to achieve. This is a boxing book. Focusing on the win, the outcome. Let's say you want to get a girlfriend, that's the outcome. Or let's say you want 5 girls on rotation. If you're a crazy motherfucker like me. Whatever your goals are. Let's say your goal is to have, shout out Sufis in the community, to have whatever, like to build a business and have a bunch of girls around who are helping build his business. He has a really unique business. I don't want to spill all the beans on your business. But let's say your goal is this awesome goal. That end goal is simply the direction. So focusing on that end goal, focusing on the win, influences the direction and the intention of what you do. And then focusing on the process, the actual thing you have to do, which is go out and approach, shoot some videos, get out in public, get out of your comfort zone. Focusing on the process of it influences the energy which you need to even move in that direction. I don't know why I love that quote. It's just you need both. You need to fall in love with the process, but you also have to have the outcome in mind. Because without the outcome in mind, you'll feel passionate about it for one moment, and then you'll lose the passion. So when shit gets hard, you want to think about the outcome. I'm going to become the best in the world at this. I'm going to get to 1 million subscribers. I'm going to make it happen. And then as you start to move in that direction, the whole point is now that you found a direction, everything starts to fall in place. The whole point is just to have a direction. It doesn't matter what you do. Once you start to walk the path, the path illuminates as you walk it. So as you start to walk the path, you will start to get ideas. You'll start to get Okay, I'll give you a quick example, bro. I hope this is answering your question. I started the dating thing in April-ish. Actually, more like February is when the seed got really planted and I started to create it. I did not give a fuck about the game anymore. I will always have that memory of the years that I went out and was obsessed with getting good with girls. But I was kind of past that phase. Like I felt like that was a thing of the past. But then the YouTube video went viral. And I said, you know what? I gotta make this happen. This is my moment. Let's fucking do it. So I started the community. I started building more courses, creating more content around it. I start going out every single day, even when I don't feel like it. Because it's my job, it's my mission, and I have this direction, this goal. It is 6 months in, and I am more passionate than I am when I first started. The passion is growing. And I know that's not what you want to hear. You want to have the passion first, but the passion actually grows as you start to get more success and as you get better. Why did the passion grow? Why? Why do you think the passion grew for the game? My passion for the game grew because as I was chasing the goal of getting better with women and learning how to approach, I realized there were so many layers that I didn't uncover. I was like, holy shit, I'm not as good as I thought. I get all these comments like, you should do it this way, this. I'm like, fuck. I get all these people telling me like, hey, what about the indirect approach? Have you tried this? Have you tried that? I'm like, dude, there's so many layers I haven't uncovered yet. Wait a minute. I have to figure this fucking puzzle out. So my passion grew as the challenge grew because I was like, this shit is, I gotta solve this. I gotta become the best. I gotta get good. So now my passion is 10 times higher because I'm like, you know what? I'm not as good as I thought. It's time to get good. I want to go out every day. Let's see, what if I do it this way? What if I only talk to girls? What if I don't show intent? What if I talk to girls, don't show intent, and I let them chase? How do I get them to chase me? How do I flirt? How do I get an instant makeout? How do I do all these? So all of these things, I'm becoming more and more passionate about what I'm doing in my craft. So, AK, game YouTubers to watch? Me, motherfucker. The fuck? No, I'm just kidding. Coach Kyle is a great one. Coach Kyle, Ultimate Man Project. One of my friends really likes him. I don't watch any game guys anymore. I'll be real. I really like the new Dan Bilzerian podcasts. He makes a lot of good arguments for more of an indirect approach, which has changed the way I'm doing game now. I'm experimenting now based on the new Dan Bilzerian podcasts. He makes a lot of good points about how to approach. I don't agree with everything, but he makes a lot of good points. Who else? Yeah, I don't know. I gotta do push-ups though, because I'm fucking falling behind, bro. What time is it? Fuck. What time is it? Okay, it's only 1:30. I'm good. All right. Here we go. 40 more. Let's go. Let's fucking run it. That's 20. I'm gonna do half push-ups now. I got you, knock, knock. I got you, knock, knock. Let's go, knock, knock. Let's go, knock, knock. My neighbors think I'm a crazy motherfucker, because I am. All right, half push-ups, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's 40. I'm gonna get some creatine real quick. Take some creatine. I'll just take it with me, fuck it. I'm doing half and full. I'm doing both, bro. I'm doing 1,000. Sorry, bro. I can't do only full. I'm not like you. I'm just not as strong as you, motherfucker. Just kidding. All right, here we go. Whew. At the Muay Thai gym, they do half push-ups and full. They do both. That's where I got that from. The Muay Thai gym, they do both. I was like, I like this. This is nice. Gives you like a little rest. You can do a lot more than you usually can. It's like cheating, but you know, it's a nice way to cheat. At least you're doing something, right? Fuck it. Okay. Here we go, boys. And right after this, I'm gonna do another 40. Actually, no, I'll do another 60. I wanna get to 400. It's creatine. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. A wholesome live. Yeah. The next time I do a live stream, I'll be out in the field. So it'll be a lot cooler. Yeah, I'll be out in the field next time I do a live stream. It'll be cool. It'll be in Bangkok too. I'm meeting up with my friend Melvin, who's going to be, by the way, he's going to be joining my community. He's already in the community. He's a personal friend of mine. He's going to be doing a talk. He just took, you can't tell anyone, this is a fucking secret. I started, dude, I've been in here for an hour. I'm at 340 push-ups. My friend is joining the community and doing a live talk closer to the end of the year. And he just took Dan Bilzerian's course for thousands of dollars. Thousands! And we're not going to record the call, but we're doing a private call for my community where he's going to share some of the things he learned. He's not going to share any of the charts. He's not going to share any of the actual material. It's just going to be him talking about things that he learned in the community. So, probably shouldn't have said that because I'm going to cut that out. If I decide to post this, I'm cutting that out because it's actually private. So I'm going to have to make a note of that. 65-minute mark. Cut that out. But if you want to join the community and learn, he's been teaching me a lot of what he's learned in person. And it's just so interesting, everything he's talking about. So interesting. So let's see, 66-minute mark. Cut out. Because this is a private thing. But if you want to learn, join the community. Good stuff. Any questions, let me know. I'm going to chug this creatine. That's a good question. Young Chapane, that's a good question as well. What makes you scared, my bro? It's another good question. Great questions. I'm going to answer all of them. Sufi, by the way, is in the community. Sufi's a G. A real G. Sufi, let's get on a live approach tonight. If you're, well, we're in a different time zone, so it might not fit with your time zone, but let's get on a live approach soon anyways, because you're a G, and I want to approach with you. It's going to be fun. All right, 60. I'm going to do 30 full push-ups and then 30 half. That's 15. That's 20. 10 more. Ah, come on. That's 30. Okay. Whew, I'm gonna smoke this cigar, boys. Fuck it. I'm gonna smoke it on the stream. Let's go. Hey. All right. 30 more. Half push-ups now. Don't judge. Ugh. It's still hard though. Ugh. 15 more. Almost at 400 push-ups. I don't know if I'm gonna finish, bro. It's gonna be harder than I thought. I don't know if I should finish, dude. It's gonna take longer than I thought. But fuck it, I'll at least get to 500. Or 8, 4, 5. Oh god. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's 400. By the way, I'm doing half push-ups and full push-ups. Half of them are full, half of them are half. Okay. Did you say, really, man? What? Really what? What, dude? Get back out in the sun. I fucking love this spot, by the way. I'm gonna answer all these questions here in a sec, too. Sometimes you gotta give your brain a second. Because you're just like spitting all this knowledge and shit. Logical stuff. I should play some music as well. But yeah, man, love this spot, man. Just had a girl visit me. This spot is full of memories now with this beautiful girl that was here, and we were just hanging out on this balcony all the time, smoking cigs, cigars, whatever. And it's a very comfy bed, big bed. That, to me, is the most important part of a spot. I love a nice, big, comfy bed. I hate sleeping on a shitty bed. Like, dude, you can give me a bad spot. Just give me a good bed, please, with a nice, big comforter. It's the little things. Whew, 400 push-ups. Yep, and I love it because, and this is also another massively important thing, is actually really important for your health too, is having a spot sunlight. Like, let's say I'm editing. Let's say let me flip the screen again. Let's say I'm editing. I can just come out here and edit and get sunlight the entire. Or if I'm like inside all day, I can take a break and just sit outside and just get sunlight. You can do when you have a balcony with the sun pouring in. It's so important. Even on a cloudy day, you still get some vitamin D3. Whew, okay. Light the cigar, and I'm gonna answer some questions. And then I'm gonna do another 100 push-ups, like a real G. Here we go. By the way, shout out to Luke. He's in my community, Approach Mastery. He flew out to approach with me. We had a 2-hour-long session. I was out for 5 hours last night. Amazing session. We killed it. We went on 2 instant dates, crazy stories. You're not gonna believe me if I've told you the stories that happened. I actually have a video of it though. I put it on the Approach Mastery chat. Bro, I wanna come to San Diego, Sufi. I would love to come to San Diego. You already know. I've been there before, great place to game. And yeah, some crazy shit happened while out, I could tell you, but you wouldn't believe me, it's okay. Hey, good night, Sufi. My man. I'll see you. All right, I'm gonna light the cigar. All right, and then I'm gonna start answering questions from 1:26 p.m. Any game YouTubers, I already answered that one. Shout out to Luke in my community, Approach Mastery. He actually bought me this cigar. All right, do you find yourself wanting to be around people who are different from you or similar? Absolutely similar. Now, this is actually a sticking point in my own personal life, something I need to work on, is I need to be able to hang around people who are different from me as well. And that is a hidden talent that many people don't have. The reason is the people who are different from you have exactly what you need. They are different from you and they have their strengths complement your weaknesses. It's hard to be around that person, but if you can logically say, okay, this will never be a personal brother of mine. This will never be, maybe he will, who knows, but this isn't someone I'm going to connect with in a very easy way. Like some of my friend Melvin, I connect with him so easily. Like ideally, I want to be around people who are like me, have the same values as me, but from time to time, I think it's very important to connect with people who are different from you and be able to drop your ego enough to be like, okay, he's different. I don't really like him that much. Like maybe there's some things he does or the way he acts that's so different from me that I'm like, but let's say he has really good ideas on business. Like he knows how to close. He knows how to close high ticket. Let's say he has a really good idea, strategies, and you know he can help you a lot. Just connect with that person. Meet him. And then you will often find that the person that is different from you, you have really good ideas that can help him. So that by being around each other, even just for a short period, you can help each other grow in different areas. So with friends that are so different from me, I tend to see it more as a transactional relationship, like a business arrangement, in that we can help each other grow in these areas. So it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. All right. Ask away, boaster, ask away. How you approach so quick, bro? I get scared seeing a girl. I get scared too. The enemy of fear is instant action. Let me break that down. When you feel scared, the faster you take action, the faster the fear dissolves. Very often, I'll walk past a group of girls and I will hesitate and I won't say hi because of fear of whatever. Fear of judgment, fear of rejection, fear of all of these things that are going to hurt my ego. It's all about ego. And then 5 seconds later, as I'm walking away, I'm like, fuck, this feels terrible. This feels absolutely dreadful. Takes more energy to hesitate than it does to just approach. And I'll run back and I'll approach. Even if it doesn't go well, I'm like, I just had to say hi because I hesitated. I just got to rip this off. There are 2 kinds of momentum. There is action-taking momentum and there is excuse-taking momentum. You want to take action, and you want to get into the habit of taking action. So next time you have an idea to do something that scares you, You have to have a rule. I actually have a rule. It's follow your fears. You have to have a rule in your life that says, when I feel this feeling of hesitancy and this irrational fear, I have to do something about it. And this, if you become the guy who just takes action, you'll start to realize so many of your fears are so not real. It just, like, once you do the damn thing, you're like, this wasn't even that bad. Why was I scared in the first place? It will happen so often that you'll get into this headspace where you know now, when you feel that feeling of fear, it's almost like a compass. Like, oh, I should do this so I can eliminate the fear. You should have a fear of feeling fear. You should have a fear of fear. You should be like, you shouldn't want to feel fear. You should always tackle your fears. Now there is a nuance to this. There's a caveat. There could be a rational fear. Like, there could be a really rational fear that maybe it's like, okay, I don't want to do this because I might get hurt. Now, that's a different kind of fear. There are two kinds of fear. There's a rational fear and an irrational fear. If you're feeling these irrational fears very often, you got to tackle them fast. And then you're going to grow so much as a person because you'll realize that, holy shit, everyone's living in fear. But I'm the guy that can identify that this fear is not irrational. Like approaching a girl, 99 times out of 100, it's irrational not to approach if you like her. How do I have money to live overseas all the time? Two things. I'm a male stripper. I work at a strip club and I do OnlyFans. And old bitches, they pay me lots of money. No, I'm just kidding. It's a bad joke. Two things. I'll just be honest since you're on the live stream. Number one, I do swing trading through day. Actually, I'm starting to make more money on the swing trading because of the market. But that's not my only source of income, but swing trading. I joined a group that this guy is very professional and very, very knowledgeable. He's been trading for 20 plus years, and he just tells me what trades to make. And I make about 10 to 20% profit on a larger sum of money that I have that I used to trade. And that actually is becoming a larger source of income. It's not quite yet, but the other source of income is YouTube AdSense. It's another decent source of income. And then the largest source of income is my coaching, my approach mastery program, where I do 5 live calls per week, live approaching, Q&A. I built a system, like a genuine system to where people can be held accountable and get motivated to approach. And that is my main source of income. So 3 sources of income rounds out to about 2 to 3 to 4K per month. That is growing. I want to get that to 10K as soon as possible. But I live in Thailand, so 2 to 3K is more than enough to live. If you want to know more about the swing trading thing, just let me know. I'll tell you because you guys are on my YouTube. It's the guy called on Twitter. His name is The Long Investor. He's all about long-term trades. He's all about reasonable, sensible trades. He doesn't do much crypto. He does some crypto, but he mostly does stocks. But this group is incredible. If these guys they're crushing it. These guys are crushing it. I wouldn't be able to do it without these guys. They're crushing it. Will it be weird to approach? Anurag, I wouldn't worry if it's weird or not. It doesn't matter. I would worry more about you not getting the social life you want or the dating life you want. Now, if you are really afraid of being weird at first, which I'm telling you that's an irrational fear, it will dissolve. But let's say that's stopping you from approaching. Just go out and talk to anybody and make really small interactions. So if you're feeling approach anxiety, just go out and as you walk down a strip or in a crowded area, to the fucking salespeople, you're like, hey, you look good today, bro. Have a great day. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? Have a good day. Just do that 100 times. You'll get into a social mood, and then you'll start to have more and more and more conversations with people. And then you can level that up to approaching girls if you want. But just get out and socialize. You will be surprised what it does to you. But you got to give it a fair and honest shot. And you have to push yourself. It's not gonna be easy at first. You need to get on a Mediterranean diet. It gets you ripped. Coming from a Lebanese. I love Lebanese people. You guys are cool as fuck. Would love to visit Lebanon one day. And I hear the food is really good. I agree, Mediterranean diet is fucking fantastic. What I need to find is a Mediterranean wife to cook me up that food, though. Peaky Blinders, bro, come to India. What part? Where's the best part for game? The most beautiful women in India, and I'll consider it. Hello from Russia. Shout out Russia. Hello from Mars. Shout out Mars. I'm dating a girl from Russia right now. She's amazing. Best girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know if she's not a girlfriend yet, but best girl I've dated in a while. Russian girls, bro, they take care of their men. She's a 10 out of 10. She out here cooking for me, cleaning, massaging. I was like, yo, you just trying to be wifey. Fuck. Any crypto, bro? Jasmine. Jasmine is the next one. I don't do much crypto. I am not much into the altcoins. I just follow the charts that my mentor gives me. I don't try to gamble. He only invests in a few crypto. He does like ETH, obviously Bitcoin. Then there's this altcoin that he's doing called Jasmine, and that shit's gonna get to 8 cents soon, and it may be in the next month or two, and that's gonna be a good double on your money. So I've dated both French or Italian women. I've dated both. And I have to go with the Italians, man. Oof. Italians, bro. They do something to me. French women, they seem a bit too liberal. Although French girls like me. And they have this romantic feel. French women are more romantic. But I've never slept with a French girl. But I've went on several... Actually, I've gotten close. But I've been on several dates. And they're cool. I like French people. I love the French women. They're beautiful. And I love the romance in their culture. And we'll see. They seem a little too liberal for me. I'm a bit more conservative as I get older. And Italian women, they just seem to do it for me, man. But I don't know. I haven't lived in France before, so it's not fair for me to make a good judgment on that. Whereas I am half Italian and I'm biased and I love Italians. My best pickup line. Here's my best pickup line. All right, here we go. Best pickup line. I was out last night, so I'm going to think of some shit I said last night. Yo, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? What's his name? This girl's holding a stuffed animal. It's a cute little animal. She's like, oh, I want it over there. What's his name? I don't know. We haven't named him. His name's Charlie. That's his name now. I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you. The best lines are the ones you think of in the moment. Now, I've been playing around with indirect openers versus direct openers, and I'm starting to thank you, my man. I'm starting to lean more towards indirect openers. But I think if you've never done direct openers before, which is a direct opener is, hey, I thought you were beautiful, I had to say hi. You have to get that. You have to get comfortable with that as well, because you have to be well aware that you are allowed to walk up to a girl and say, you're beautiful. And I'm a man, and I find you attractive. Not only that, but I would love to take you on a date, aka I would love to get to know you more in the bed. You have to be comfortable with the fact that you're a man, you love women, and you are okay with that. You're okay with flirting. Once you get that down, you can start to do more indirect openers, where it's like, yo, what's up? Where you guys headed? But in the vibe, in the tonality of what you're saying, it's flirty, because that's who you are. So my best lines are the ones I think of. But a typical line that I'll use is, hey, I thought you were beautiful, or hey, where you guys headed to? Or I'll ask, that's assuming familiarity. The good line that if you're like starting off in the night is like, hey, do you guys know any good bars around here? And based on their response, I'll see how receptive they are. X-Manny said, your last video was great. It's a banger, man. Thank you. ETH all the way. Jasmine is cool. Made money and moved on. Good stuff. I think it's going to grow more on Jasmine. It's going to pull back and grow more. God bless. Glad you're on that wave. Good shit. Message me on Instagram, man. Fabi, message me if you can. We can talk more on that. Got 3 phone numbers, bro. I've been approaching more. Good job, Joshua. Fuck yeah. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. You're taking action, man. There's 2 kinds of people. People who do it and people who don't. And the people who do it got my respect. When you're out approaching in the field, do you actually run up to close the distance to girls who are far away? Yes, sometimes. Very often, yeah. Because sometimes you'll make excuses. I always lean more towards action. If there's a choice to do something or not do it, I lean more towards action, because a lot of times the choice not to do it stems from a fear of being judged, fear of your ego, or what if people can think when I run up. Now, that being said, there are some situations where I don't run up. I feel like it might scare them, or I feel like if it's inappropriate at the time. I don't know. But I lean more towards, yeah, fuck yeah. Like, if they're a little bit far away and they seem somewhat interested because I said hi and they're still walking off, I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll run with them. Typically, I don't. I typically want them to stop with me, and I try to get them to stop right away. If they're not going to stop right away, usually I don't pursue. But let's say it's just a rare moment where I'm like, they seem interested, and maybe it's a girl. What very often happens is one of the girls are interested, and all the other girls keep walking, so she can't just stop, because then she'll seem like a slut, and then she'll seem like, then she'll be judged. So you walk with her out of the knowledge of, hey, this girl likes me. The friends aren't stopping. If I talk to her long enough and get her to stop, the friends will then stop. But you have to show initiative and approach. It makes me feel less abundant, but this is only in the context I'm also approaching girls and not just hesitating, doing nothing. Yeah, it definitely comes from the frame you're in too. Because I can run up on a girl and chase her a bit. And if I'm coming from the right frame, I'm non-needy, I'm genuinely just present, I'm having fun, then it looks cool. But if I'm in a needy frame, which happens, then it looks like I'm chasing the girl and it's kind of cringy. It happens. It happens. And if you're in the game, you're taking it serious, and you're doing some serious numbers, and you're really trying to get good, you're going to run into some moments where you're like, I felt kind of needy there. The key is, as long as when you get that feeling, you just show some, Sufi, you're a G. I already know you're a G, so I'm just saying this for everyone, but you got to show some social intelligence of like, okay, they really don't want me here. I'll just fuck off now. But Sufi's in the community, you're a G, bro, so you don't have to worry about not showing that. You already got that down. But like, yeah, to me, it is absolutely always okay to approach as long as you calibrate after the fact. What does that mean? As long as after the approach, you are in tune with what they want and feel. They're smiling, they're smiling, their eyes are looking at you deep, and they're walking off. Yes, pursue. They're smiling. They like you. But if you walk up on them and they're like, no, sorry, we're busy, and then you're like, oh, just 2 seconds, I just want to say hi, blah, 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 whatever, and they're like, they don't give you any attention, it's like, okay, I'm going to back up now. It's only inappropriate if you don't back up. If you still pursue and you're like, I had a guy one time, it was a one-on-one coaching call, and he was just like, yeah, dude, I was talking to a girl, and like 20 minutes in, she pulled out her pepper spray. I was like, I'm kind of scared for the girl. It took you 20 minutes to realize she didn't want you around. That shows that you're not in tune with what she's feeling. So that is a big indicator that you need to be more in tune, because she pulled out her pepper spray. I'm like, dude, 20 minutes? It took that long? Like, it took you that long? Imagine being followed by a guy for 10, 20 minutes. And a lot of it, I'll have to say, is probably the girl's fault too. I'm like, girl, if you didn't just tell him to fuck off in the first minute, like, you should just be clear about it. It takes two to tango. Like, I don't just blame him, but also, if I see a girl is not interested and she's walking away for that long, I typically don't walk with the girl for a long time. I want them to stop. So even if I'm walking, yeah, right, that's too much persistence. But if I'm walking with a girl, I'll give it about 30, 40 seconds until I'm like, hey, 2 seconds, I actually got to run this way, but they're already bought in. But, I'll get them to stop. And then we'll talk a bit, we'll trade numbers, or we'll go on an instant date. I'll figure out what's going on. So, dude, 20 minutes is wild. I was like, what? She pulled out her pepper spray? I'm like, dude, that's, yeah, dude, you gotta be very aware of, like, if she's smiling, that's the clear sign that excuse me. She's smiling, eye contact, all that stuff. All right, I've been hesitating on the push-ups. Fuck. Oh, I actually don't feel like doing this. I'm doing it now. Oh, man. Here we go. This is gonna be fun. Let me turn the AC back on. It's hot as fuck again. All right, 100 push-ups. Let's do it. I gotta get to 1,000 today, so it's gonna take a while. 2, 3, 4. All right, 400. This is it, boys. Do it when you don't feel like it. All right. I'm doing half push-ups first to get started. cigar is not helping. That cigar is not helping. Full push-ups. Oh, fuck. Man, this is gonna be hard, bro. Okay. That's 40. That's 40. All right. I got you guys watching. It's motivating me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, all right, well, 21 people are watching. I gotta keep going. Okay. Now I'll keep going. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right. I took too long of a break there. Now, like the drive went away. I'm gonna play some music. It's gonna help. Play some fucking music. Get myself motivated. Again, it's only 1:54. I'm going out and gaming tonight a lot. It's gonna help with my game because it's gonna get me fueled up. It's gonna get me feeling great. And I'm gonna be editing videos. I'm gonna be killing it, crushing it, getting hyped up, turned up, all the goddamn things. Let's fucking go. Here we go. Get some fucking music up. Let me just do these 1 half push-ups again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh, fuck. I know, guys. One day I'll do full push-ups the whole way through, but for now it's half-half. Because I actually weigh more than I've ever weighed in a while. I'm like 185 pounds, which I fucking love. I like being a little bit more bulky. It's nice. It's really nice. I like it. But yeah, it makes push-ups harder. Makes push-ups a lot harder. So here we go. Shout out J. Cole. Come on. Here we go. All right, easy money. I'm at 60. 460.
Yeah, partially functional.
Ah.
It's comfortable. The other half is close to the cliff, like Mrs. Huxtable. These boys got them hostess and clips. They pack like Lunchables, like white boys in grade school. While we ate school-made food, just eyeing they shit. Wish I was trying they shit. Knowing when mama hit the stove, she wasn't buying that shit. No, I ain't crying a bit. Man, that's just like that's how that shit work. You reach your hand,
480.
you pull it back when you get burnt. Gotta learn when you get hurt, even if it's with you. He beat you and you went back. He's officially stupid. Oh yeah, I understand that's your man. You
All right.
playing, you been together for
Almost done. Half push-ups. 1, 2, 3. 490. 10 more. Oh, dude, my elbows are fucked. Almost at 500 here. 10 more. 6. God damn. Come on. That's 500. Shit. Take a break. I'll find another use just in case it's perfect. Let me introduce. It's cold. So I made a move. I'm white. I can't keep going with that one. Here we go. Back in high school, before cancel culture, white guys used to be able to rap to any rap song. Like, what's up, blah, 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 blah. Not anymore. Apparently it's not allowed anymore. It's okay. I went to a school, by the way, fun fact, the school I went to in high school was like 70% African American. So I grew up, I used to talk very ghetto. I used to hang out in the ghetto sometimes. And a lot of my friends, we used to talk very, very ghetto. And it's just an interesting fact. You are who your environment dictates, especially at a young age. You really don't have much control of how you act as much as the environment will shape how you act. But as soon as I got out of high school, I started to realize, I'm kind of like this nerdy Asian guy, right? Italian Asian. Why am I talking ghetto? And then one guy checked me one day. He's like, bro, why are you talking like that? It was like, black dude. I was like, fair point, sir. A little kind of embarrassing, honestly. Take a step up to you, then I gotta scrap him. But I love J. Cole, man. He's the fucking man. Started rapping. I want to go to one of his concerts. I'm scrolling up to find the questions. Oh, I love these questions. Good job. I don't like dating apps. Dev, I don't like dating apps. They're becoming more and more popular because people are becoming more bitch, like more pussy about approaching. And no one wants to approach, and I get it. There can be an argument made from dating apps. I know a lot of guys who've gotten laid on dating apps, and it's not even just about getting laid for me. It's about the feeling you get after. You don't feel like a champ through a dating app. I don't know, I've used it a few times. I've went on a few dates through dating apps. The feeling you get from conquering your fear of rejection, going to a crazy social environment or getting out in public, approaching is worth more than just getting the girl. Like genuinely who you become in the process of approaching. And I have guys in my community who've gotten laid more than me through dating apps actually. And they literally said, yeah, dude, I decided to do this approach thing because the dating app thing felt empty. And these are conventionally good looking dudes. They're like, yeah, dude, I did dating apps, but it didn't like give me that feeling that I wanted of like, I got this girl. It was just through the dating app. The second argument I will make against dating apps is, and I would love you guys to debate me. Tell me what you think about dating apps. Like genuinely, like tell me what you think of dating apps. I want to know. The second argument I would make is I don't think it's actually as effective either. I really don't. I will make another argument here in a second about Instagram game. And this is another argument. But let's stick on the dating app thing. Especially if you're not a conventionally attractive guy with good photos, I would argue it's not even as effective because of two things. Number one, personally, I feel like a black sheep in that I don't vibe with 99% of the girls I approach. Like, for me to start a relationship with a girl, like genuinely invest in her, it's going to take at least 1,000 approaches to find that girl. At least, bro, probably more like 5,000. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm looking for a very diamond in the rough kind of girl. Like, I really do expect a lot, but I also approach a lot. So I now see so many options. And the girl that just visited me last week, I had a girl, epic video coming out, by the way. She didn't mind me film. She helped me film. Such a cool girl. She checked off, I would say, nearly every box that I wanted in a girl. And now that I'm out approaching again, I'm like, the chances of me running into another girl like that, it's going to take a year, even with me approaching all the time. Now, let's do dating apps. You're not even approaching these girls. So not only do you have to fucking text her and arrange a date with a girl who doesn't even consider you to be a real person. She's just seeing a guy through a screen. She's ultra flaky. Not only do you have to text this ultra flaky girl and try to get to know her through a screen, but now you also have to take her on a date to get to know her. When you could have just done that with a 5-second approach, and I can tell when you approach a lot, you become ultra good at reading people. I was already naturally gifted at reading people because of my upbringing. When you grow up with a lot of crazy shit happening, you become in tune with emotions and what people are going through. So I'm ultra good at reading people. I know within 5 seconds if I like a girl. 5 seconds. And that is actually another shift that most guys haven't tapped into, which is most guys who haven't approached yet, they don't even think like that. They're not walking up thinking, do I like this girl? They're walking up thinking, how do I get this girl? The correct frame to be in is you walk up and you say, is this girl cool? Yes, you're hot. You're physically attractive. But are you cool? Like, are you going to bring me joy? Are you going to bring me good emotions? Are you going to make me feel good about myself? Are you going to treat me with respect? Do you like men? Do you have daddy issues? All these questions arise. So when I approach, I'm coming from the frame of a buyer, not a seller. Most of the time. There are times where I'm not. There are times when I'm a little bit nervous and I'm a little bit in my head. And I'm feeling a little needy and I just want her to approve of me. We're all human. But for the most part, I'm coming from this frame. And dating apps to me are just not as effective because for me to approach a girl, it'll take 5 seconds. For me to have to get to know her through a date, that's going to take my entire evening. And I've had it so often where I go on a date with a girl through Instagram or a dating app, and within 5 seconds of the date, I'm like, I don't like this girl. Now I have to be with this girl for at least an hour, and this is a waste of time. And it just pisses me off. I'm like, and not only that, I hate being on bro, who has time to do this all day? Oh, is she hot? She's hot. She's hot. She's not hot. She's hot. She's not. It's fucking gay. That's gay, bro. She's hot. She's not hot. She's hot. You're getting horny. You're looking at the phone. Okay, I'm being extra right now, but I'm trying to prove a point. That is a wait, bro. Why do you have time to do that? You don't have time to do that, bro. So, yeah, you don't have time to do that. What are you doing? Ooh, she's so hot. Look at her. She's hot. Hey, what's up? Hope she responds. Like, who the fuck cares, bro? Fuck that bitch. You don't know her. Dude, just go out and approach. Within 5 seconds, you'll know if you like her or not. Get over the fear of rejection. Get over the fear of approaching in public. Get over the fear of flirting with a girl. Do all of these hard things that actually save you time and bring you all of this energy instead of staying at home texting girls who are flaky as fuck, who barely know you, and are only texting back probably 1 to 2% of the guys who are actually on there. So that's my view on dating apps. I need to make a video about dating apps. I'm passionate about that shit. Yeah. I'm gonna go for walks at the park with women on the first date or to a cafe. I'm not gonna be investing that much money, honestly. Good. That's exactly how I would do it as well, Joshua, with a girl that I don't know very well. Is something very low investment just to see real quick if I like her or not. Money and the time, really. How many are left, man? I got 500 more, dude. This is a good break. I'm gonna do another 100 here in a sec. I feel good again. And I got J. Cole pumping. That's really gonna help. 500 to go. Dating apps are a no-go. It's better approaching in person and getting a date together, going from there, asking hobbies, favorite food. Yes, exactly. It's so much more strategic. It's like once you just get over the fear, you're like, why would I ever use a dating app? I just literally go outside and talk to a hot girl. But the only thing about dating apps let me make an argument for dating apps, because I gotta realize there's nuance in the world. There's a right and a wrong. There's different sides to the story. Dating apps are more effective in that you're getting all the single girls texting you. That's good. And also they could be more effective in that, I really don't know. I can't make an argument for it. I don't like it. I really don't like it, dating apps. But the nightlife is a good option when you're approaching, because it also takes care of the logistics for you, similar to a dating app where all the girls are going into one environment. All the hot, usually single girls who want to have a fun adventure, are open to male attention, are going into this nightlife area. It solves the problem for you. And it's in this environment where you can do a lot of flirting because it's this party environment. So it solves the logistics for you, nightlife. But if you're in a city, like in any European city, really, you can do day game because the girls are running around everywhere. And it works just as well day game. It's just, usually you're not going to hang out with the girl that long day game unless she's a tourist or she's free. You can go on an instant date. But usually day game is more like get to know her real quick, get a number, set a coffee date later. That's usually what you do in day game. Or you set a drinks out at night if she's cool. All right. We thought you forgot already. The push-ups yapping so much. Patrick, I know I am yapping too much. Good point. Fuck, what am I doing, bro? I need to keep doing my goddamn push-ups. Thank you, Patrick. Fuck it. Turn up the music. Let's go. 1. Half push-ups first, full push-ups after. It's crunch time. All right, that's 30. That's 30. Let me check my battery level. I'm good, 12%. It's 30. Do 30 full. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. Let's go! I forget what was that, 5 or 6? Fuck. 9, 6, 7, 8. All right, 6 more. Yeah, dude, I'm bulked up now. I'm at 185 pounds. My cardio is still good. Just ran a marathon, training a bit of Muay Thai. I have a really good boxing session coming up next week with a bunch of guys. We're all gonna be sparring together. So, wish me luck. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those are kind of shitty push-ups, but it's okay. So, fighting is one of the best things I've ever started doing. I really love it. It was the missing piece for me because I grew up without that sports in my life and all that stuff, and I needed it. I needed a little bit male competition. I needed to learn. It was like the missing piece for me to grow as a person was getting into fight sports. It really helped. Felipe, I'm going to Brazil next. Eu falo português, muito bom. You can expect some great content there because Brazilians are really cool, and they're like, I think they're more open for videos too. Whereas in the West, a lot of people are a bit shy to the camera because they've seen too many pranks and stuff like that. I get very lucky at the gym. Many friendly women. Fuck yeah, Joshua. Let's fucking go. When I see a girl passing by, I don't have enough time to think. Even 1, 2, 3, and I just miss her. And then 1 minute later, I think, dude, why the fuck didn't I approach her? You didn't say why the fuck, but I'm saying that for you. I could have returned and approached, but didn't. Zuba, that feeling you have is completely normal and rational, and you should feel it. The funny thing is, you will soon learn when you start to approach that it takes more energy to hesitate than it does to say hi. So when you realize that, you're like, well, it's easier just to say hi. Otherwise, I'll think about why didn't I do it? And that is exhausting. It's called decision-making fatigue is what my mentor used to call it. 40 more push-ups and we're at 600. Half push-ups first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hard part here. Fuck, I can't believe I'm doing this, bro. It's ridiculous. Guys, tell me your favorite music artists. Mine is Russ, J. Cole. Oh, goddamn. Boom! 10 more. Going out tonight, boys. Game session. Excited for it. Last night was crushed it, bro. Crushed it. But sometimes you got to be ready for a bad night. And always going to have a good night. You're going to have good nights and bad nights. You're going to have nights where it starts off good. It starts off bad, but it gets really good towards the end because you push through. You have nights where it starts off good, and you get kind of tired towards the end. You leave, or you cut it early because you're like, I feel good about this. Good nights and bad nights. So, no matter what, I try to disconnect from the result. Just say, hey, I'm going to go out. That's why I love setting a number to how many approaches I'm going to do, because it keeps me accountable on no matter how I feel, I'll just hit this number. And very often, I'll hit the number, and I'll go a little bit longer than I expected because I'm having fun. So, I think I have 5 more, 10 more. 10 more. Oh, piece of glass. It's crazy. All right, here we go, and I'll answer some questions. Any questions in the chat, leave it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck. All right, here we go. Got the views up in the background. It's too hot to be out there right now, though. Fuck. It's too hot. All right. That's 600 push-ups in. All right. Going up. And you got good music taste. I've been bumping Friday Night Lights as well. Young Champagne. It's a classic, man. J. Cole's, he's the one rapper that I've consistently listened to for the last 10 years. 10 years. 10, 20 years. The last 10 years. For the last, Hey, yeah, how do you keep a girl interested when you're already dating? Ooh, that's an interesting question, dude. That is an interesting question. There's something about that question that rubs me the wrong way, but I can't really put my finger on it right now. How do I keep a girl interested when you're already dating? What do you guys think? Something about that question is just something about the frame you're coming from that's wrong. And that's the first instinct that I have. But there might be logic to that too. So Because, like, we're all human. No one's perfect. But you know what? I'll tell you my mindset, because I'm actually dating a girl seriously now. And this is more of an abundance mindset, and I want you to be in this mindset as well. I'm dating a girl, and I still have the same thoughts as you. How do I keep her interested? I want her to like me. It would hurt if she didn't like me. She is amazing. She's great. But is she the prize? She's my age. She's 26. I'm 27. In 10 years from now, who's going to be more attractive? Just being real. I'm working on myself. I'm working out. I'm building a business. I'm becoming more and more charismatic every single day. I'm becoming stronger physically and mentally. I'm becoming really good with social pressure. I can go into any environment and make friends. Like, I become the center of attention in many environments. I feel really good about myself. I feel confident. I have an ecosystem around me that keeps me accountable, keeps me motivated. I have a network. I have brothers who keep me accountable. I have a community. I feel good in my life. I love my life. I have an amazing fucking life. She gets to be a part of it. I take her out. I take her everywhere. I take her to the best restaurants that I can afford. I take her to good viewpoints. To be vulgar here, I fuck her brains out, like, in the best way possible. She's loving it. I'm loving it. She's got a good dude, and I think I'm only going to level up 10 years from now. She takes care of me in every other way, and I expect it from her because I know my value. 10 years from now, if I decide to make her my long-term, if I decide to marry this girl, who's winning? I would say the way you keep a girl interested is you keep your value as high as possible. The nature of male-female dynamics is the man gives and the woman receives. Same thing in sex. The man's going in her, literally. The woman receives. So the nature of male-female dynamics is the girl is getting a lot of value from you. You're taking her around, you're showing her around, but also she's nurturing you emotionally. She's nurturing you. She's taking care of you. If you had a hard day, she'll be there for you. Girls are really good at that. And she's going to be an amazing mother to our kids one day if that happens. So I'm checking off all these boxes that I want and expect from her, but I also understand and realize that what keeps her interested in me is everything I'm already doing, which is working on myself. So how do you keep a girl interested is you raise the value of yourself, and that means setting boundaries with her too sometimes. If she wants too much of your time, it's almost like a trap. She wants your attention and time, but that's the same exact attention and time that you're going to use to do 1,000 push-ups, to grow your business, to read a book. So if you're spending too much time obsessed with her, you're not going to be able to grow at all. So you always have to stay accountable to yourself. You always have to remember, okay, I love her so much that I like this girl so much that I know I have to not message her back right now, not to play games, but because if I keep on messaging her, I'm going to be distracted from what makes me who I am. So I need to stay focused so that she can still maintain her love for me. I think love or interest is you only like her because she's beautiful, feminine, nurturing, caring, and has good values. That's the only reason I like the girl. She only likes me because I got money to spend. I'm not rich, but I can take her around. I can afford it. I'm on an upward trajectory. She can see I'm motivated. I'm disciplined. I'm confident in social environments. I'm physically well built because I'm working out. So that's why she likes me. So you have to make sure you're always doing that. And the best way to keep a girl interested is to just be more focused on your purpose, your passions, what makes you who you are, and be a little bit less focused on her. Obviously, I'm not saying ignore her, but you can't make her the priority because then you'll lose her. Boom. What professional backgrounds are green or red flags for girls in your opinion? Ooh, that's a great fucking question, Felipe. Love that question. Good stuff. I'm gonna do some push-ups here because if I stop for too long, I will get mentally, it would be harder. I'm at 600. I didn't think I would get this far. I'll be honest, I was thinking about quitting at 500, but now that I'm at 600, I'm kind of like, you know what, let's just finish it. So let me do 50 real quick. 25 half, 25 full. I'll start with full. That's 20. It's getting harder and harder, dude. I'm not even gonna lie, man. It's getting harder and harder, but I'm keeping it going. It's painful, but I got it. 5, 4. That's 25. Now 25 half push-ups. One day I'll be able to do full push-ups, one day. But right now it's, I'm heavy, dude. I'm 185, 5'10". I sit comfortably at 160, 170. So now this is me eating a lot and still working out and maintaining physique. So I like it. I love the strength that I get from it. Feels good. I'm trying to get big. Let's go. Half push-ups. Easy money. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh God. Ooh, that's 15. I'm gonna do this thing where every time I answer a question, I'll do 20. And that'll make it easier, I think. 10 more. 10, 9, 8. Oh, dude, this is bad. Yo, this is bad. All right, here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I know those are shitty ass push-ups, but it's all I can do right now. Ah, oh, fuck. Let's go. 700. Wait, no, 650. Tripping. I'm gonna do 10 more so I can make it 660. All right, 660. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. Sorry, guys. A bit shaky. Boom. So, that's what we're doing. Oh, man, it's almost been 2 hours on this thing. Excuse me. It's kind of a messy apartment right now. It is what it is. Got the AC running, windows open. Drink some water. Check out the views. Boom. For anyone joining. Who all has been here since the beginning of the stream? Bros, I can't wait for you guys to see the video that I shot this last week with this girl. It's so cool. It's the first time doing something like that where I spend a week with a girl filming. It's actually been my goal. That's what I've always wanted to do. It's just harder to pull off than you would imagine because you can date a girl, but it's hard to date a girl and have her agree to filming. And I actually have a technique. I hate to say it like this, but I have like I was strategic on how I asked her to be in my videos because I knew she wouldn't want to do it right away. But if you want to know how I did that, you'll have to join the community. I don't want to say all that. But the point is, you don't just straight up say, hey, you should come fly over and then we'll film it all. You should be like, what? That sounds like a lot of pressure. Yeah. What professional backgrounds are green or red flags for girls in your opinion? Green flags are nursing field is usually a green flag for me. Any girl that's really into, honestly, you want to know my real answer? A girl who doesn't really have a passion in her careers and she's more passionate about other things. I don't like to date a girl who's super career oriented. I have found that the masculine environment that she'll be in, for example, a red flag would be any masculine dominated field, any of them. And a green flag would be any female dominated field. So like nursing. But for example, I've dated some girls who are lawyers or very business owners, entrepreneurs. It is almost, I actually haven't met a girl, and I've dated many who are career oriented. I've never met a girl who I'm into deeply, who's in career-oriented, masculine-dominated field. I went on a date, and she's in one of my videos. I actually shot a podcast with her, but I didn't quite like how it turned out, so I'm not going to post it. But I talked to a girl first. I wouldn't even call it dating, but I was just getting to know a girl who was physically, you could even consider her to be an 8, 9, or a 10 out of 10. But because she moved to Bali, because she felt like her job as a lawyer was taking away her femininity. She literally told me that. And I could see it. I'm like, she is almost like a bro. Like the way we communicate is too competitive. There's this energy that's not polarizing. That doesn't make me attracted to her. There's this energy that makes me like her and respect her as a person and as a human. But it's almost like the same respect I would show another bro. But then at the same time, there's this other energy that is her natural femininity that has been snuffed out by her becoming super masculine. And this very often happens
with a girl who didn't have a father figure, because now she's learned that, okay, as a woman, I have to provide for myself and I have to be independent. But the nature, in my opinion, in my experience, of a girl falling in love with a man is having her, in a lot of ways, take care of her financially, or, you know, in whatever way, maybe emotionally. But I've found that a girl who is very career oriented, it is very often a red flag. Now, a lot of people would disagree with that. I don't know. That's just my preference. That is what I've found. The girls that I date, the one that I'm dating, I noticed that she's, I wouldn't call it lazy, but it's kind of lazy. Like when she's hanging around, she's not thinking about work. She just wants to have fun. And I'm the one who constantly thinks to myself, oh, I should be doing stuff. I should be working. And we balance each other out because I want to stay productive. And she just wants to lay around, genuinely just have sex and just have fun, go to restaurants. Like we balance each other out. If I were to date a girl who is super career oriented, like she's waking up before me on her laptop working, I wouldn't be attracted to her. That just wouldn't happen. It wouldn't work. And I've dated girls like that who are super career oriented, but it's more like hanging out with, I felt like it was more like hanging out with a friend, and I wasn't really falling in love. So that's my answer to that. And I found that girls in, like, I found that I'm more attracted to a lot of girls in more traditional countries. So a lot of people would disagree with what I just said there. Social media has affected a lot of women. Many women also date men based on their followers. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this is another red flag. If you see a girl who's obsessed with social media, massive red flag. Massive red flag. Social media is not good for girls. It is not good for girls. Most girls are addicted to it, but if she's out posting and trying to get attention a lot through social media, massive red flag. You want to see her posting a lot and just a bunch of girls commenting, like she's connected with her girls on social media. Like you want to be very wary of that because social media is toxic for the brain, and it's really bad effect on girls as well. How to be more outgoing without friends. What activities I can do to become more outgoing. By the way, I am 21 years old. That's a good question. How to be more outgoing. Let's see. How do I answer that? There's many ways to answer that. And I'm going to get it to cool down so my phone will cool down here. And I actually have to plug this into the charger. I have a portable charger. Guys, how do y'all be more outgoing? Answer it for me. That's a good one. I mean, it's a vague, or a broad question, rather. It's a broad question, so there's many ways to answer it. All right. The most outgoing time of my life right now, approaching. I think it's just as simple as that. I go out every single day because it's my job in a sense, and I go out and talk to strangers. I go out and I make friends, even when I don't feel like it. And very often, there will be a day or a night where I'm completely antisocial, but because of the sheer amount of reps that I'm doing and approaches, I get into a social mood, and that momentum carries on throughout my week. So I, yesterday, got momentum and had a crazy adventure. I approached a bunch. It was fun, and it was amazing. Now I'm feeling like an outgoing person again. When I walk around, I'll just be social in general. It's easy for me to just say, hey, what's up? When I go to the cash register, I'm like really smooth. I don't get nervous, whatever, blah, blah, blah. If I'm like at a restaurant, I just don't feel any social anxiety anymore because I've conquered that. Every single day I conquer that. So just go out and approach 10 strangers per day, and that will get rid of your social anxiety, and you will feel more outgoing. Whew, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. All right. Sorry, bros, I'm crazy. Fuck, man, hold on. Let me set this up. All right, here we go. 660 push-ups in. I got a few more to go. Trying to set up this. There we go. Got it set up. Fuck yeah. All right. So I got my charger in. Portable charger. And we'll see if there's any good questions. I'll answer one more, and then I'll do some push-ups. I recently discovered that I'm very good at talking to girls. I'm actually going to close this now, too, because I don't want my phone to overheat. What? Sparring, smoking cigars, Andrew Tate? How did you know? You found out. Oh, no. A lot I could say on Andrew Tate. A lot I could say on Andrew Tate. There's one video
on YouTube. It's called It's Supposed to Be Hard. It's Supposed to Be Hard. Andrew Tate. That video is why I like Andrew Tate. That video alone. None of the other stuff. Just watch that video, and that is the message I agree with. That message changed my life. I recently discovered that I'm very good at talking to girls, and the reason I thought that I wasn't was because I used to just approach hot girls and they get really exhausted afterwards. So hard. I feel you, man. Sometimes it's just talking to everybody helps. Hell yeah. Brazil. Felipe from Brazil. 110% sure. You'll have a lot of fun there. Learn some bad words and everyone will love you. Okay. Favorite singer is Red. Hidden gem. Awesome. Keep her interested sounds pretty needy to my brain when I read it. Yes. Yeah, the last girl I dated seemed to have lost interest, but I think we were incompatible. Interesting insight. Thanks. Exactly. It's very often is just a compatibility thing. And then when you approach a lot, you actually figure out that it gives you that superpower of not dating a girl you're not compatible with. Because you're like, you know what? I can just meet a new girl. We're not compatible. Bug it. Keep going, G. When is it coming out? It's coming out in January, that video. Yep. Oh, man. All right. 13 viewers on, 660 push-ups. I'm not going to bitch out. I'm actually going to finish. Even though I don't want to. Let's do it. I'm gonna actually just bust out push-ups now. Any questions, leave it out. But I just gotta finish this, and I gotta go about my day. I got shit to do right now, and I'm out here just doing 1,000 push-ups. This is actually punishment for something. As crazy as that sounds. I lost a bag, and I was like, I'm so mad that I lost this that I'm gonna do 1,000 push-ups. I'm crazy motherfucker. All right, here we go. All right. This is it. Here we go, boys. Half push-ups and full. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. Let me put this at a new angle so you guys can see me. It's 10. Full. 20 more. Wow, this is harder than I thought it would be. 5. 690. Shout out to everyone who's still watching the stream. It's been an hour and 30 minutes in, I think. No, 2 hours. Just 127 minutes in. I even had to put my phone on a fucking charger. All right, here we go, boys. 10 more, and then I'm at 700. Oh my God. 700. Tomorrow, I'm doing 400 approaches. And that sounds crazy. You're like, what the fuck? How are you gonna do 400 approaches? I'll tell you how. I do smaller interactions. I'm doing like a marathon of approaches tomorrow. Cause why not? So, yes, I'm gonna do 400 small interactions with random people, anyone. Girl, guy, old man. And I find that it helps me get into a very social mood. I'll also be filming a lot and shooting some videos and seeing what happens there. I'll be going out all day, just for the fuck of it. Thank you, Mahir. He said, you got this, homie. Thank you. Joshua, dog. I'm a dog. You're right. All right, I'm at 700. I'm gonna keep it going. Any questions at all about dating, approaching, or anything in between? Feel free to ask. I'm gonna keep on going with these push-ups and finish so I can get on with my day. I'm gonna go for 50 here to get to 750. I only have 6 more sets of 50 and then I'm done. So 6 sets of 50 That is a new thing. I'm gonna do 6 sets of 50. So, 50 reps. I only have to get to 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And I'm gonna check it off every time I do one. Let's fucking go. Everything is reps. From working out to approaching girls, it's all reps. There's a great book called Total Recall that I recommend that talks about this by Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's all reps. In between every single set, I will answer any questions below. Fast, rapid fire questions. Any questions you have, I'll answer them fast. In between every single set, I'm gonna turn up the music a little, and I'm gonna finish this motherfucking challenge that I wanted to give up about 200 push-ups ago, but you guys pushed me to keep going. Whoever was there earlier. Here we go. Russ is gonna help guide me through it. Get my water ready. Let's fucking finish this goddamn challenge.
Now we clink glasses. 90s baby, my first crush was Trish Stratus. Hat backwards like Ken Griffey. Chris was with my cousins in New Jersey playing SSX tricky. Mom had a Plymouth.
Half push-ups and full.
I leave earth on all of my verses. You see the pattern. Getting mad burn from wrestling with my fears. Saw the show coming back when mom shopped at Sears. Laughed a lot of peers. Yeah, I'm showboating. It's been a fight though. Let me talk to you like Joe Rogan. This diesel belt is holding up these jocks move short. She said, okay, see you in 5, but I'm not Lou Dort. Take the vote from
This shit is actually hurting my hands. That's better.
I've been fighting demons like I'm Tanjiro. Learning how to coexist. You know you gotta hit when baddies make a post to it. But you barely drop a song every half a year. Don't you know you get out what you
25.
like Vladimir. My path is clear, me at times it gets foggy. I just have faith and let God be the X factor. The best rapper is subjective, but I know it's me. Music notes inside the beats of my rosary. This beat spoke
There we go.
to me, and I intend to speak
Easy
back.
money.
Made a promise to myself, and I intend to keep that. Used to skip classes, now we clink glasses. 90s baby, my first crush was Trish Stratus. Hat backwards like Ken Griffey. Chris was with my cousins in New Jersey playing SSX tricky. Now I'm at Barclays, cardiac surgeon. I guess follow.
Oh, dude, I'm fucked. That's 10.
I lost myself. I had to look for me.
Man. This fucking rug isn't helping. Fuck this rug.
I think the Lakers got a game. I gotta play at the Forum. I get a house for performing. The promoters Harry Norman. I feel like James.
Just a little bit.
I got
Just a little
stars
bit
in my car.
helpful.
This is a Rolls Royce. Don't park it too far.
I look like a bitch with this fucking pillow. Fuck this pillow. There we go.
There you go.
That's better.
Let's
Let's go. 15 more. 750 reps. Fucking crazy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. One more, come on. Oh, dude, I can't. I'm gonna push it. Oh, that counts. Fuck it. 750. 5 more sets to go of that, and we're done. Fuck. Any questions? No questions. When did you start your business? It's a great song. Technically, I started over a year ago. March 2023 in June is when I started. I got the idea February 2023. So a little over a year ago, I started the business. I didn't start making money for a whole year. It took me until June 2024 that I realized that I would go full time and make this my actual career. I have a video coming out where I talk about this in a video and talk about the entire journey. It's actually a very incredible one. I'm very proud of the journey that I've had. I had moments where I wanted to give up, moments of what am I doing, moments where it didn't look like it was going to work. And then I eventually fell into the dating niche, which I didn't expect, but it kind of just makes sense because I used to be very obsessed with all of it, and now I'm obsessed again. So that's when I started. Indians always all over approach videos. Oh, Indians always all over approach. Okay, I see what you're saying. Awesome, man. What should be my mentality when going to clubs? Great question, H. Great question. You should be looking to have as much fun as possible. If you focus on how do I get laid, you're going to come off as needy, and girls will sense it a mile away. They have a sixth sense for it. I mean, this applies to everything. This applies to the day game as well, but even more so at night. The guy who wins isn't the guy with the most money. It is the guy who is having the most fun. If you're having fun genuinely and you're talking to everybody, and then you see a hot girl you like and you walk up to her with this fun energy, because why are people going out? The girls are going out because they want to dance and have fun, and the guys are going out if they're fucking red-blooded, logical males. Like, actually, I don't know if that's all true, but the guys, for the most part, is a generalization, are going out to get girls. And the girls are going out, as a generalization, to have fun. The girls are going out to get male attention and get guys as well, but the girls are more focused on the present moment, whereas for the most part, guys who aren't lying to themselves, if there were no girls at the club, we wouldn't go out. We would be doing other shit. So I think most guys go out to try to get girls, but they don't approach. So to me, I'm like, well, I don't know. You guys tell me if I'm wrong there. Tell me if I'm wrong there or what your thoughts are on that. I might be wrong. I don't know. So that's mentality you should have. You should be 100% focused on fun. How do I make my emotional state go up? Don't use alcohol, and talk to everybody. You got to just talk to so many people. You can't be, what you don't want to do is sit in the corner with a beer in your hand and just kind of, I know, don't do that. You won't get anywhere with that. Go in, work your way up to a good mood. Talk to people. Say what's up to the bouncer. Ask him how his day is going. Very simple stuff. So, man, how's your day been going? He might seem intimidating, but I promise you he's a human too. He'll be like, man, it's been good. It's been all right. He might be cool. Talk to just anybody. Having a friend there is going to help. A good friend, like a solid friend you can talk to. But he has to be approaching. When you see a hot girl, walk up to her. Don't hesitate. As soon as you walk inside the club, you must approach right away. Otherwise, the environment will fuck you up. You'll get nervous, and then you won't do anything. You'll have a terrible night. You have to approach as soon as you get to the nightclub. You have to approach right away. And I think that's probably the best tip I could actually give you on that. So, yeah, as soon as you get in, you approach right away, fast. Otherwise, you'll hesitate. It'll fuck you up. All right, boys, I'm going to finish up real quick. 750. I'm going to do another set of 50 reps. This is the time where it gets really hard. Let's fucking go. Ooh. Escort mat. Chris J. My community has told me that there's no game for my face, and I should just escort Max. I don't know what you want me to say to that, man. You know my thoughts on that. I don't even have to say it. Just do it. Half push-ups and full. That's 10. I feel like sets of 10 is where I'm at now. Sets of 10 is actually the best way. Yeah. $20. 5 more, and then I'll do half. The half ones are so much easier. Fuck. There we go. Oh, I know, these are bitch-ass push-ups, I know. That's all I can do on half. I don't care if there's no one watching this goddamn stream. I'm gonna fucking finish. Here we go. Easy money. Finish up. Not on Discord. Why? Whoo! Five more, half, and then that's 50. I'm so destroyed. 800, bitch. Oh my God, dude. Join the community, by the way, if you're interested in learning how to approach. I will guide you to the finish line of getting dates. Fuck, 200 more to go. Any questions at all, leave them down below. Approaching, dating, anything in between. 800 push-ups, 200 more to go. 800 is good. Solid. I've been doing half push-ups and full push-ups. So 400 of them were full push-ups and then 400 were bitch push-ups. I don't think I could do 1,000 real ones. I mean, I could, but it would take me all fucking day and I would be destroyed in the process. And this is already taking me all fucking day. So, got the AC running. Feels good. Let's see if we have any questions. Why the fuck you in Thailand? I don't fucking know, man. Come on now. I'm going to Brazil next. Because I don't have Instagram to connect with you. LOL. I have a free community on Telegram. Links in most of my, I think all of my videos, the link to the free community in Telegram is there. And I'm actually doing free calls per week where I just talk to some of the guys on there for about 10, 20 minutes. Where it's one-on-one, like not like this, but it's like one-on-one. We're talking in a group environment. All right, if I have energy to dance, I have energy to do push-ups. You already know what the deal is, motherfucker. Okay, let's see what my battery's at. 19%, so I can unplug this charger, which is better. And then I can plug in the audio device, which is on the table, which I'm too lazy to get, so I'm gonna get that in here in a second. 50 push-ups. I smell terrible too, by the way. I'm like musty now and shit. 50 push-ups. Here we go. 25 half push-ups, 25 full push-ups on the dirty floor here in Thailand with a lot of beautiful European girls running around where I'm going out downtown to talk to. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna document the process. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm filming tonight. All right. There we go. Come on now. Let's start with the pool. $15. It's been a great stream today. Fucking love this apartment. I'm here for another 2 weeks. Going to Bangkok next week, actually, for meeting up with Jack Hopkins, another YouTuber. He has a meetup, and should be interesting. I'm gonna learn a lot. Business. Bah. I'm gonna do a little bit of fighting there, and then I'm off to Brazil. A lot of crazy videos coming. A lot of great videos. I'm excited to post. Learning how to get better and better at the creating process. Slowly but surely. Any questions at all, drop them below. Any questions, anything, what are you guys going through? That's the question. What are you going through personally? One thing you're struggling with. Could be anything. Let me know right now. And I'll try to give you my best advice. I feel like I have a bit of a knowledge here. Oh wait, let me finish these push-ups while I'm fucking talking and yapping about. Ugh. I'm at 815. Yep. Yeah. $825. Now we're moving on to half push-ups to finish up the next 25. We're down to 9 viewers. Shout out to you motherfuckers. I know it's a weird time zone probably. Been working out. 1,000 push-ups is wild. I've been working out consistently since I was 19. I have never been crazy about it. I have had periods where I'm crazy about it. Now I just maintain what I have. And I do a lot of push-ups while traveling. So that's why I'm able to do many push-ups. And the push-ups are the first exercise I've ever done. So it's always been my go-to exercise. Yep. My body's shaking right now, by the way, guys. Can't see it. All right, for the next 25, I'm doing half push-ups. So, doing half full, half. That's 20. I got 5 more, and then thoughts on pickup artistry. It's a good question. 5 more, and I'll answer. Drink some water, make some coffee real quick. 850. 150 more to go. Wow, I can't believe I did it, guys. Holy shit. Thank you for everyone who motivated me when I wanted to quit 500 push-ups ago. Well, I wanted to cut it short, rather. Bachelor pad here. Messy ass apartment. What the hell? A ladybug. Messy ass apartment. I need to sweep these goddamn floors. You know what? I have a cleaning lady coming on Monday, so I'm just gonna leave it. Turn on the hot water. Is that on? Yep, it's on. Does it have water? Yep, it has water. Some disgusting instant coffee. It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. But I obviously, oh, that's way too much. Come on now. I obviously prefer real coffee over instant. But the store I went to didn't have real coffee, which is kind of weird. So, yeah, it's gonna be better than nothing here. Just do a quick shot. One thing I can get better about in my health is maybe a little less beer wouldn't hurt. But it's hard sometimes. I've been doing Nightlife recently, and, you know, first instinct is to, you know, grab a beer. And I only drink maximum 3. I'll never do more than that. But usually I won't even get past 1. Plug in the audio here. Should help out the audio there. So, yeah. All right, get the water hot. I'm gonna make some coffee real quick. 850 push-ups in, by the way, guys. 850 push-ups in. Just getting a little coffee here. Give me a little boost. Now, let's also get a water chug in, too, while I'm at it. Bachelor pad, man. I really do love this apartment, though. A good view. I really love that the sun pours in, because it helps me get sunlight, and I haven't even left the house yet, which I don't like to leave the house until I just you know, stay productive or whatever. But I like that I can do this work and then periodically get sunlight. And after I'm done, I'm gonna smoke that fucking cigar. Let's go. 150 more to go. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. I hope my neighbors don't get mad at me. Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? And I prove it to me. I came a long way. So, any questions about anything, let me know, guys. Someone asked, why are you in Thailand? Because of that, motherfucker. The view. No, I actually came here just to network with Jack Hopkins and the New Elite. That's the main reason why I came. And we're having a meetup next week. After that, like that obnoxious, yeah. They probably like that. They're probably like that obnoxious American. Yes, and there are not many Americans here, believe it or not. And we have a reputation for being obnoxious. And we have dude, you know what? I learned more about Americans moving overseas, and like what people, is it lagging? No, okay. What people think of us. You know, you learn a lot traveling overseas and like people's perceptions of Americans. Dude, traveling has made me more proud to be American, man. I'll be real. Americans are a different breed. We are a different breed in good ways and bad ways, of course. But man, just something about it, man. I love Americans. I fucking love Americans. I really do. And yeah, Americans are cool, dude. There's so many different shapes and sizes of Americans, but we all are similar in a certain way. And yeah, I think it's one of the greatest countries on the planet, obviously. So, mad respect to the obnoxious Americans out there. I am from America. I was born in Wisconsin, grew up in Arkansas. Arkansas. I'm Italian Asian. My mom grew up in Taiwan, but she's been in America for 30 years. She even has citizenship as well. My dad's Italian American from New Jersey. And I always grew up in Arkansas feeling like, yeah, the flyover state, fucking Arkansas. There's no Italians and there's barely any Asians. So grew up feeling like I never fit in. I had Asian friends, but I never felt American. I was like, I'm Italian Asian, whatever. I never felt like I fit in. And then I moved to Florida and I fell in love with the Latin American culture. And I was like, I really feel like I fit into this. And then I started traveling overseas and then I realized I'm American as fuck. And there are just many different kinds of Americans. And I simply grew up in a place where there were many Americans, but I found that when I went to New York City, for example, I fit in really well with the Italian Americans. So Italian Americans, there's just so many different kinds of Americans, but we are all similar to a certain degree. And I actually grew to fall in love with Arkansas for many ways, for how Republican and traditional it is, for a lot of how just the people there. I understand the culture there, although I never will live there, and I don't think I'll ever fit in there or want to live there. But I lived there again this year, and I have a mad respect for Arkansans, and I think joining a fight gym really helped with that too, because there's a bunch of rednecks at this fight gym, and you don't get to know somebody really well until you spar with him and fight him. And I've had so many Arkansan American guys who have helped improve my life. And yeah, I love America. American, let's go. Donald Trump. But I do want to travel to Latin America, and I do want to set up home base in South America. And potentially, if I can afford it, I would love to set up home base in Miami as well, because I feel like that would fit with where I want to live more. So that's my take on America. My raw, honest, authentic take. Oh, yeah, this coffee's great. It's going to help. Where's everyone from here, by the way? A lot of people think it's funny to diss America, though, out overseas. A lot of people also simultaneously respect and love America. Like, a lot of Eastern Russian people, or because we, believe it or not, like, we know this, but, like, it really shoves you in the face. Americans dictate the culture, man. We, even in Russia, are not our enemy. I wouldn't call them our enemy by any means, but even the people who, what's your type? I'll answer that here in a sec, Felipe. Even the people who, like Russians, bro, even they watch all American movies. We have taken over the propaganda. Hollywood made a massive impact on the world, right? So a lot of people have this view of America from overseas because of the movies. And a lot of people love America, man. They're like, holy shit, American. You have that, just they hear your accent. A lot of people, a lot of girls in particular, are instantly attracted. Kind of like when a girl in America hears a British accent, she instantly gets attracted. It's the same concept. But then simultaneously, a lot of people will hate on America. They think it's cool. And it's typically coming from like a European nation or Australian. Like yesterday, this girl, I was just walking around. I'm like, for some reason, the topic came up. And I approached her. She was hot. I was just like, yeah, I'm trying to find some more Americans. Like, there's no Americans around here. I kind of miss talking to some American people. I did find them eventually. And she was like, ugh, Americans, why would you want to find them? I'm like, because they're fucking awesome. I'm American. She's like, yeah, sucks for you. I'm like, why does that suck for me? Like, America's fucking awesome. Like, we have we make the most money. We produce some of the coolest motherfuckers in the world. Some of probably the stupidest people too. But I was like, dude, America's awesome. You can't hate on it. And I think maybe because Donald Trump was elected, which tells me a lot about her. And then I was just like, You know, hate comes from the bottom. So I think that was the last thing I said. She got so offended by that. But I just said it casually. I was laughing like, you know, hate always comes from the bottom, you know. And she got so mad. I'm like, girl, you literally just disrespected my entire country. I'm like, I don't know what the hell you want me to say. And I don't think hot girls are used to that, where a guy will kind of just give them some shit back. And then when I saw she got offended, I was like, hey, you know, I love Australians are cool. Like, you guys are cool. I'm just joking. And then they got butthurt and they walked away. But I was like, dude, the audacity. Some hot girls, man, they got some nerve on them, man. Wow. Yeah. But what did she want me to do? Did she want me to just be like, yeah, you're right, Americans suck? Dumb hoe. Stupid hoe. Is it lagging, bro? Is my phone overheating, bro? Oh no. Been on this for too long. Felipe said, what's your type? You're Brazilian and you live in Colorado. Oh, dude, Colorado, I love it. Liberal place, I think. Voted for Kamala. But people from Colorado are fucking cool. And Colorado is a beautiful state. Beautiful state, man. I drove through Colorado. Holy shit. I was in like Lord of the Rings, bro. What the fuck was that? I was in the mountains. We got lost. I was like, yo, we went on hikes. Beautiful weather. Fuck yeah. My type, dude, I love feminine women. No, I'm not going to give you a cop-out answer. I love Latinas. I noticed I love Italian girls, like the way they look. Oh man, Italian girls do it for me. And also the culture of Italian girls do it for me, like that passion. If I talk to Italian girls, it's like I can connect with them like really well. If I moved to Italy, I would do very, very well there. I love Brazilian girls are awesome, Colombian girls, Latin girls. I'm half Italian, so it only makes sense, right? I noticed I do pretty fucking well with Eastern European women as well. I love, and there's, you know what? I noticed a lot of Russian women almost look Asian. I talked to this Russian girl the other day, and she was like, yeah, 30% of Russians have Asian descent. Like, that makes sense. So I noticed I do well with a lot of like I don't want to say Middle East, but that part of the world. I don't know how to explain it, but I do really well with like Russian women, and yeah, really well with Russian women for whatever the fuck reason. It's awesome. But it also could be the American accent. Who do I not do well with? I don't do well with UK girls. I've noticed that. Not sure why. I love their accents. Maybe it's a culture thing. I don't know. I haven't went on a date with a British girl yet. I have gotten to know an Australian girl. So I don't know, dude. I do well with many types of girls, but I think I lean more towards a traditional feminine girl. Someone who's a bit more traditionally feminine, I guess. Not as like liberal. I do less well with liberal women. And yeah, man. I love the Italian girls though, boy. Ooh, they kill me, man. I met an Italian girl last night. Almost kissed her. It's okay. She wanted to, but there was a lot of people around. But we were having a good time. We got our good and our bad. Okay. You're American here, so hey, we got our good and our bad sides. Non-Americans definitely have reason to laugh at us. I know you love Trump, but whenever I travel, people literally always laugh in my face about Trump. Rightfully, huh? I don't know enough about Trump and his policies. I don't know enough. I know he said some crazy shit. And people will often ask me, do you like Trump? And I never cop out. I'm real with who I like. And I respect anyone who likes anyone. Because you have the right to like anyone you want. And when people say, oh yeah, what do you think of Trump? I'm like, he's the fucking man. He's going to fix the country. That's what I think. I believe he will do a good job with the economy. I believe he will do a good job with the borders. I believe he will help out America and Americans economically. I think he will do better with stopping wars. I think he logically will do a better job. He might be a fucking asshole. I don't know. I was a complete liberal. 2016, I voted for Hillary. And was it 2016? I can't remember. Yeah. Anyways, I lied, boys. I didn't vote. But if I was going to vote, I would have voted for whoever the fuck the liberal side. I was too lazy to vote. But I literally wrote, I'm a bad liar. You'll learn that about me fast if I start live streaming. I'm a terrible liar. If I was going to vote, I would have voted liberal. My whole family is liberal. My entire family is liberal. Most of my family now support Trump now, but a lot of them are still liberal. And it has been a bit of a dividing point in our family, which is funny. My core family in Arkansas, my core friends, I'm in Arkansas, guys. where do you think my political values lie? Obviously, I grew up in Arkansas, so most of my friends are for Trump. But back in the day, I wrote an essay against Trump, how I compared him to Hitler. But I was brainwashed by the media machine. The media machine is genuinely evil. They lie and lie and lie. And when I figured that out, it made me realize that I've been brainwashed to a certain degree to not like Trump. And for whatever reason, I felt like he was a bad person, when logically, I think he will do a good job. So when someone asks me, oh, well, who did you vote for? I'm like, Trump, duh. I don't want to say anything too triggering, but Trump. And then very often a girl will say, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm like, bye, bitch. See ya. And dude, the girl I'm dating, she loves Trump. And she's such a feminine woman. Bro, look at the girls who like Trump. They are usually like hot and feminine. It's crazy. Anyways, how many girls have you smashed in Thailand? This has been a good break. I got 150 more push-ups to go. I got to do this. And I'll answer this question. I don't very often try to smash every girl. I had a girl last night. I even have a video of it, who was about to take her top off with me and swim with me with her top off. I know. Crazy. It happened. And I know you might not believe me, but it's okay. Join the free community. I might post a video in the free community. We'll see. I posted it in the paid one. Anyways, and I didn't show her with her top off. I showed her she was about to, and then I cut the video. And anyways, and I didn't want to sleep with her because I actually just had a really epic adventure with a beautiful, beautiful Russian girl. And I'm sort of dating her now, and I don't want, and we're not committed in any way, shape, or form, so I'm not cheating or anything. We're not committed, we're still single. But I don't want to have sex with other girls right now because it's going to tarnish my connection with her. That's how I feel right now. It might change in the future, I don't know. Point I'm trying to make is quality over quantity. It's not all about sex. A lot of the approaching I do is not about having sex. So, that being said, I think I've slept with, since I've been traveling since August, maybe 4 girls, 3 or 4, 2, 3 or 4, something like that. Let me think. I don't think it matters though. That's why the point I'm trying to get at. I don't think it's a good dynamic, a good headspace to come from when you're like, oh, how many notches did you get under your belt? I don't think it feels wrong. It just feels like a bad way to think about all of it. But dude, I get laid. I'm getting laid at least once a month usually, unless I'm doing like a detox. But after about 30 days, if I'm not getting laid, I start to get a bit antsy. I'm like, all right, we're getting laid. So, and the beautiful thing about learning how to approach is you have that power under your belt. No matter what, you can get laid if you just go out and approach. Anyways, enough on that. I probably shouldn't even talk about my personal life like that. Nico, you love hearing yourself speak, don't you? LOL. TCS, if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to do this. I've been 162 minutes of talking. There's no way I would be able to talk for this long without loving hearing myself talk. I can talk to a fucking wall. TCS is my superpower. Yes, but you know what I love more than hearing myself speak? I love coaching. I love hearing other people's problems and actually trying to help. So if anyone has questions, let me know. I got to get to these push-ups. I'm going to chug this, and I'm going to do 50 more. Colorado is indeed liberal in general, but certain parts are decent. I love Colorado, man. Great place. I almost moved there. One of my friends moved there. Almost did. 50 push-ups. Damn, that was a long break. I'm sore as fuck. I already feel sore. Like, I can feel tomorrow I'm going to be destroyed. Let's go. Oh shit, the first cramp. The first cramp at push-up 860. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh, that's a big cramp. Okay, that's not good. Fuck you talking about? We often applying pressure. God, vistas. Bro, I love Florida, man. Florida was my favorite place I ever lived in America. New York City was close, but it's just a little bit too much. Fucking love Florida. Love California, too. California's the shit. But fuck, yeah, Florida was great, man. Had everything I wanted. Everything I wanted. From weather, beautiful Latina girls running around, a good amount of tourists and European culture. Ah, man. Can't beat it. Okay. Why don't you talk about being a broke rapper? Respect because it's real. Struggle to pay the bills. Fuck, dude. It's not stopping. Oh, man, that's not good. Alright, here we go. Fuck, man. Fuck. Alright, we'll see if I can do half push-ups then. I'm gonna do half push-ups only now because I'm cramping like a motherfucker. I'm at 860. Okay, we can do that. That's 30. Any questions though, I'll leave it in the chat. Do it. Alright, here we go. Ooh, 20 reps, and then I'm at 50. It's cramping now, but I'm gonna ignore it and just keep pushing with the half. Ugh, fuck, dude. That's 40. Fuck, dude. The cramps, when I did the marathon, the cramps were what fucked me up too. It was like, I could keep going, but my body was like, nope, not anymore. Do it. Do it. Do it. 10 more. Then that's 900. Ugh, this is full push-ups. Let's fucking... Okay. Alright, the last two were kind of shitty, but... Bear with me, guys. 100 more to go! Dude! I can't believe it! I was going to separate... Like, at 500, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm at 900, dude. Holy shit. I love Italian. So do I, Law. Have you ever fell in love with any girl you've approached to? And if yes, then why? I've truly fallen in love twice in my life, I would say. Twice. Let me think. I've truly fallen... I feel like I'm falling in love now, dude. There's a girl I'm talking to. I don't know. Don't tell anyone I said that. I don't know if that's true or not. But it's the first time that I've felt something for a girl in a long time. And it's very rare that I do. And I think that's normal, and I don't think it should be. Truly falling in love with someone shouldn't happen often. Like, I dated a girl for 3 years, girlfriend. And even that girl, I don't think I was in love with her. It was, I was very immature then. And I don't know, man. Maybe I did. I mean, I've definitely loved her to a certain degree. Of course I loved her. Of course I had love for that girl. And that girl I met through my social circle. The second girlfriend I have, this is the one where I fell deeply, deeply in love. And why? Because she truly understood who I was as a person. She knew me better than I knew me sometimes. Like, she was so intuitive with people, and she was such a great person, man. I really did not understand what I had. I was still younger at the time, like 23, and I fucking loved her, man. She was cool. And when things broke off, it truly made me understand how much I was attached to her, because I was emotionally wrecked. Whereas the first relationship, when I broke up with her, it was kind of like, oh, thank God. What was I doing with that? It's so long. Jesus Christ, what was I thinking? The second one, you know what is a good indicator of how much you like a girl? Ask yourself this. If I got this girl pregnant today, she has a baby, she shows me the pregnancy test, is your life fucking over? Are you completely fucked? Are you like, oh my God, I'm stuck with this. Like, she's going to be in my life forever now. Or is there a sense of like, well, this is not what I wanted. I'm young. I don't want a baby right now, but she's going to be a good mom. She's great. She's empathetic. She's cool. She understands me. I love her. Let's do this, you know? So what is going to happen if you get a girl pregnant? Now, right now, I'm talking to a girl. It's been 2 or 3 years since I've felt this way for a girl, or since I've had a girl I had this much in common with, who really is good for me in this way. And yeah, dude, the short answer is yes. Of course I've fallen in love with the girl you approached. It's a rare occurrence, though. It doesn't happen often, and it really happens. It's like that cheesy cliche saying where love hits you when you least expect. It's like it just happens out of nowhere, but it wouldn't have happened if I wasn't approaching. And it's just, you go on a date with someone, and then you're like, wow, this person really gets me. They're fun to be around. I want to see this person very often. I feel comfortable with that person. All right, I'm done ranting on that. Based. Fuck yeah, I am. I love your thinking, man. Most of cold approach guys are after that shit. Proud of you, man. talking about, we were earlier, I'm late on the messages, we were talking about just chasing sex all day. I learned the hard way on that one, man. Seriously, and I actually talk about this with my community a lot. I just had a talk yesterday with one of the guys. Just chasing sex can be very empty. Sometimes you got to turn down a girl, you know? And when you're first starting off, you don't really have to worry about that as much. It's just about getting experiences, getting girls. Like, just get girls, bro. Come on now. When you're first starting off. But once you know you can do it and you've had enough experience, it gets to a point where quality, if the girl's not providing more than just sex, like if she's not a good person, she's truly nurturing your spirit, it almost always is a net negative in your energy, in your finances, and your emotional health. It can be very draining and toxic. So I'm very careful now with who I have sex with. Very fucking careful. I've had enough sex in my life. I would want to think. So I'm not as thirsty for it. I think chasing sex and chasing pleasure can be the downfall for many men. So you have to be very careful with that, and I have to talk about that. And I want to talk about that more. But when you're starting off, fuck it, dude, have fun. You know, it's when you haven't had any experiences yet, have fun. But yeah, be careful. Use a condom. How do you coordinate calls with people in the US/different time zones? In my community, I tend to lean towards a later time zone from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. So 2 a.m. helps accommodate almost every single time zone, besides the Asian one that I'm in now. And then 10 to 11 p.m. accommodates Europe and the Asian time zone. I don't do morning calls because I'm not a morning person. I lean more towards the later calls. I do live approach calls at 11 p.m. European time zone, it's perfect. I am starting to do late time live approach calls 1 to 2 a.m. at my time, and that's like 1 p.m. America, and that's like where they can go out and day game and approach with me. So what to do after approach is successful. I mean, I asked her out, and she said yes, but then I start to get nervous. What to do after approach? Okay. I mean, girls who get approached always need that high, and then what? So if the approach is successful and she said yes, it's okay to be nervous, dude. I get nervous too. I got nervous before the girl I'm dating came over. She flew over from another country to see me again. I was nervous. I was like, yeah, it could all fucking fail. Like, she could not like me, and she could just say, you know what, maybe I don't want to spend this week with you. I'm going to do something else. With any potential reward, there's the potential of risk. There's no up without down. There's no light without dark. So you'll very quickly learn, well, maybe not very quickly, but you will learn that these amazing experiences you have with girls and the approaching and dating are also coupled with a lot of pain, because you'll have this amazing experience with a girl and then you'll miss her. Or you'll get this high of, fuck yeah, I got her number, she likes me, and then you'll fumble the date. It's going to happen. Unless you are perfect. But I've fumbled many dates, and I've been nervous before many dates. But what I would say is change your view towards this feeling that you're having of nervousness. Start to view feeling nervous as good. Like, fuck yeah, I'm excited. That means I'm doing something out of my comfort zone that's going to help me grow. So just view the experience as, even though this might be painful to a certain degree, and even though I might fumble and fail, the date, I might lose the girl, or she might not like me, or I'm nervous, or I screw it all up, at least it will help me grow, because it will. Especially if you haven't had the dating experience yet. So that's what I would say to that, is this is a good thing, man. You're leveling up. You're on the next level of the game. Law says, I love your authenticity, man. I feel some kind of connection, not going to lie. Law, my man, appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. That's the one thing I love about YouTube, is it connects you with the people who are like-minded. I met up with a guy who watches my videos, who's in my community yesterday. He flew out to Samui to approach with me. And it's crazy because even though I don't know this person, I'm already like, this is like the bro, because we have the same mindset. So it really does help connect people. What's the oldest person you coached? Great question. I think the oldest guy in my community now is like 31, 32, 33. Typically, it's a guy who's been in a long-term relationship and just got out and is trying to, like, last minute get all the dating experience he needs. And usually these are the guys that are the best. I mean, they've had enough life experience. They got the money, and they just need to do more reps. They just need to do more reps. They just need to do more approaches. And these are usually the guys who are easiest to coach, in my opinion. Actually, yeah, they're definitely the easiest to coach because they're smart. They get it. Whereas, like, some of the younger guys, you're undoing a lot of bad mindsets, and you're trying to tell them the right thing, and they're just like, it's the younger guys, in my experience, are harder to coach. Checking my battery here, 9%. Okay. What do girls like more, pretty face or handsome? Handsome, I think. I actually, okay, two parts to this question. One, don't worry about how you look as much. Do the best you can. Do your hair. Get a haircut from time to time. Do your beard. Work out hard. But girls aren't as obsessed with looks as guys are. So guys, we're obsessed with looks more than girls. Girls more look at character. They look at, they look at character. They want to see that you're confident, you're grounded in who you are as a person, and I wouldn't attach too much importance on how you look. I think that's number one. Number two, pretty face or handsome. I think Russian girls, for example, like a nice rugged look. They like the beard. When I was in Taiwan, I was dating in Taiwan, the girl I was seeing, she was just like, I hate your beard. It's itchy. I'm like, what the fuck? They love the pretty look. And I've noticed that more feminine women love the rugged look, and more like women who are more liberal like the pretty look. And I lean more towards just getting that nice rugged look because it's more natural. You know, I'm not trying to look in the mirror all day. Fuck that. I got shit to do. What am I going to be like? Yeah, I look good today. It's gay. I'm just kidding. But I'm kidding, but then at the same time, I'm like, there's so much more important shit to think of than how you look. It is important to a certain degree. Work out hard. That's going to dictate more than anything. Is just working out hard and getting a nice haircut from time to time. Hope that answers your question. Good question, and it's a solid good question too. Law, how many approaches does it take to get that anxiety away? I mean, when I can be very comfortable talking. That's a great question. I would say if you can get to 100 approaches in a month, and that rounds out to about 25 a week, like real solid approaches, like you walk up to a girl, you actually try, that would probably get rid of the anxiety. And there's a momentum to approaching. So you will feel nervous, and then you won't. And then you'll consistently approach. But if you stop approaching and you just stay in your room all day, you'll feel nervous again. But then you'll have the knowledge of, oh, okay, I feel nervous, but if I do this, this, and this, I'll get out of it. And then you get to a point where you can snap out of your social anxiety in a day. Like, you just do steps. And I have a system where I just do small interactions and I build it up. Like yesterday, at the end of the night, I had a girl literally taking her top off in a pool. All right? That was how my night ended. In the beginning of the night, I didn't have social anxiety, but I had no motivation to say hi to anybody, and I wasn't having fun at all. But I worked my way out of it. You know what? I'll tell you what I did, and it's just like, it's so weird, but it worked. It worked for me. I walked up and down the strip. It's about a mile-long strip. I walked for about an hour or two even, and I said, hey, how's it going to all the salespeople? All the salespeople are trying to get you to sell something. What everyone does, they don't take advantage of that. They just they just ignore, and it's just downward. It just doesn't feel good because they're trying to get your attention. It's kind of annoying. So I took advantage. I was walking up and down. Hey, bro, you look great today. You're crushing it. I hope you make sales. It makes them feel good. They're laughing, and they're like, they get so surprised. They're like, dude, no one ever does that. No one ever compliments the salesperson. I'm talking to everybody. Any girl that walks past, I'm like, howdy guys, how are y'all doing? Howdy guys, how are y'all doing? Howdy guys. I must have said that 100 times at least, and I'm not exaggerating because I use a counter and I actually count how many times I do that. By the end of the night, I am talking to hot girls like it's nothing. So that's my system, and I do this a lot. So I know how to snap myself out of a bad mood. Sometimes I go out and I don't have to do that. I just walk up to the hot girl and I'm talking to her. Sometimes I go out and I don't have to. Actually, I need to make a video about this. I need to make a video where I actually do this and show it, because it's actually pretty cool. Oh, man. After I answer the questions, I'm going to finish up 100 push-ups. I think my body's good now. I was cramping earlier. And, yeah. Hi from New Zealand. What's up, New Zealand? Broke up with my first girlfriend. 2-year relationship, and caught her cheating a few weeks ago. I did my first ever cold approach. She is a bop, but had 5 dates. Should I heal or keep approaching? That's a good question. Says the pretty boy, TCS. Good point, sir. I am a pretty boy. But you know what? I've noticed that my biggest weakness is I've been in this pretty boy category for a while. So what I'm trying to do now to balance myself out is that's why I joined fighting. That's why I'm working out hard. I want to tap more into my masculine side. I don't think being a pretty boy is fun. I don't want to be a pretty boy. Like, dude, I got, you know, you get good looks, but good looks aren't going to teach you how to take care of a woman. They're not going to teach you how to make money. Good looks isn't going to teach you how to go about the world in a confident way, to protect and defend your woman and walk around in environments and lead her and be confident in that. Their good looks aren't going to do anything for you besides the surface. It's all surface level shit. So you still have to build yourself as a man, even when you're good looking. So it's like being too focused on looks gets you nowhere. It'll get you a foot in the door, nothing else. 100 push-ups! Let's go, motherfucker! Come on now. Easy money.
It's almost like just to prove to that nigga and kind of prove to myself that, you know, I can maybe get a little better. You know, I did my thing. Introverted, extrovert.
Okay, that's 20. Feeling good. I'm gonna do 20 half push-ups now because... Oh, fuck, it's cramping again. God damn it. 20 half push-ups. I'm cramping on both arms now, dude. Holy shit. Yep, this is bad. Okay, that's 35. Yep, 35. 70, 65 more to go. And after that, I'm done. It's been a 3-hour stream. Took me a lot longer than I expected. Law, I saw that message. Thank you, my man. Much love, dude. Seriously, I really appreciate that. Pretty boy doesn't mean not masculine. The fuck? I don't know what to tell you, man. Alright, here we go. Pretty boy does not mean not masculine. I guess you have a good point. You have a good point. All I'm saying is being a pretty boy doesn't mean any... Like, it doesn't... Looks aren't as important as a man. That's what I would say. I think physicality is important. That's why I'm doing push-ups. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know these are bitch-ass push-ups, but it's just... I'm at 950 right now. So, I'm doing some bitch-ass push-ups. Ugh. Long, thank you, man. Thank you, man. My latest video is epic. Watch that one, and thank you. I appreciate it. I hope I help a lot. If anyone needs extra help, join the community. Oh, damn. 50 more, bro. I can't believe I did this shit. I'm gonna read this question here in a second. I'm cramping like a motherfucker. Alright, I'm just gonna do half push-ups to finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh my god. Fuck, dude. That's 15. Oh man, that's a bad push-up. But I'm counting at 20. 30 more. Fucking arms are cramping. Alright, the last thing gonna be, you know, that's not a bad idea. I might have to do that. Last questions, guys, before I hop off. Go ahead and put them down. I'm gonna finish these push-ups. Yeah. Hey, don't worry. I got an even more sexy chick that I went on an adventure with that I'm gonna have a video of that I'm going to post soon. I actually need to save those files. They're on my camera. It always scares me when I have really good footage on a camera before I upload it or put it on my laptop. I'm like, what if the camera breaks or some shit? Like, let me save these files, because God forbid, and it's happened to me before where I lose a fucking video. It fucking sucks. It's terrible. 30 more. Some of those push-ups were shit, but some of them were full. Fuck, what was that? I think that was 15. Or it was 10. I think it was 15. Fuck. I'm just gonna do 20 more and then call it a day. Now's your chance to ask the questions, because I'm hopping off. I've been on this thing for 3 hours. 20 more to go. Fuck you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a bitch-ass push-up, sweetheart. Better than nothing. 10 more. 10, 9, 8. That's 3. 7 more. What's my battery at? 5%. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh shit. How many more? 7 more, I think. Three more. Fuck. I'm not gonna count that last one. 2 more. Okay. Who was here from the beginning? Be real. I don't think anyone. Just 3-hour stream. Fuck yeah. 1,000 push-ups, dude. Can't believe I just did that. All right. I'm gonna plug in, answer the last question, smoke my victory cigar, and plug in my portable charger so that my thing doesn't die. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Woo! Did that shit. Too easy. Easy money. 1,000 push-ups. Fucking nothing. Easy. It's too easy. Shit, man. A lot harder than I thought. Seriously. I was gonna quit at 500, and then I had someone on the stream who's not even on anymore because it was like 2 hours ago or whatever, who was like, bro, you better not fucking quit. I was like, God damn it, you motherfucker. Whatever. Let's see if I can put the camera right here so I can smoke the cigar in peace. 2,000 next week. I'm actually sparring next week with Jack Hopkins and a lot of other guys. I'm doing a big fight thing. So I'll be training hard, and I'm gonna document it as well. So Jack Hopkins is another YouTuber. He's the reason why I came out to Thailand, actually. Inspired me. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Felipe. Felipe, you've been in here for a while, so thank you. Yeah, man. Any questions at all? Feel free to ask, guys. I'm gonna chief on this real quick. I need to chug some water, too. My piss was absolute yellow. I was like, oh, God. Oh, Chao Ching. I've seen you've been on another live, I think. Man, I had an amazing session yesterday. Amazing. One of the best game sessions I've had in a while, approaching. And it was with a wingman, too. Oh, man. 2,000 next week. No way. I have a friend that keeps reaching out to me to make plans, and I agree to meet up with them, and then they just say they can't meet up because they're out of money. Sounds like a gold digger to me. If it's a girl and I ask her to meet up, I typically pay. If you've not met up with her before, man, it just honestly just sounds like, is this a girl or a guy? That's the first question. Honestly, oh, maybe okay, so it's a guy. Don't go out. I mean, I just lean towards, dude, this guy, what's his problem? Like, all right, dude, I would just be like, figure your shit out, you know? If you want to come hang, work out or something, great, come through. If he doesn't have money and you love this guy, he's a cool dude, you're like, bro, I'll pay for you, no big deal, come on, come hang. But if he's not a good person, and he's not providing any good things to your life, like he's not like a good dude, why are you even hanging out with this guy? Like, he can't afford a beer, or what are you guys even trying to do? Play golf? What is it? You know, like, get his, like, as a good friend, I'd be like, bro, why don't you have money? Like, what are you doing for work? Well, I'm not doing anything. Well, get a fucking job, dude. Stop being a fucking homeless dude. Yeah, cut him off. I would be real. If I genuinely liked this person, I'd be like, bro, and this is what I wish people would do more. I would just be, hey, I would text him or call him like, yo, or next time you try to hang out, if I would maybe wait for him to hit me up, like, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. We tried to hang out like 2 times and you didn't have money. Why don't you have money? What's going on? And why are you flaking on me? Like, real friends don't flake like that. From time to time, you can't make it, things happen. But you're doing this like disrespectfully, and I don't allow that, and that's not cool. I would just straight up say it. And if he's a good person, and if he's a good friend, he'd be like, I'm sorry, you're fucking right. I will get my shit together. Sorry about that. My bad. If he's not a good friend, he should be like, well, yeah, but, and you'll just be like, it's cool, bro. At that point, if I've tried, I'd be like, it's cool. No worries, man. Well, do you want to hang out later? Nah, it's cool. I'm busy. And I would just basically tell him to fuck off. Not directly, but indirectly. I'd just be like, no, I'm busy. And I wouldn't answer his calls. I wouldn't respond to him anymore. And I've already told him why. He knows why. And then it's up to him to get his shit together. I have had many friends I had to cut off in the past. And not so much anymore because I'm good at choosing friends now. But back in the day, it's hard because you do love a person. Sometimes you really care about a person, but they don't want to take care of their own lives. And there's only so much you can do at a certain point. I wish with my old friends, I have an old friend. He's actually in some of my videos. I wish I would have loved him from a distance because I actually think I could have made a better impact on his life from a distance than trying to help him all the way. Like trying to put him and have him help me with my video and I wish I would have been like more boundaries with this person because I know who he is and I still love him, I care about him, but just been like, okay, I know this guy isn't serious about this, or about business. We're trying to start a business together. I know that it's not going to work out. Let me not do a business with him. Why don't I just work out with him from time to time, give him advice and motivation, but keep this distance between us so that I'm not feeling mentally and emotionally drained from this person and he's not bringing me down and I can still help him and bring him up a bit. That's what I wish I would have done with friends who I feel like are going on a downward trajectory, but at a certain point, you have to have a boundary. That is what it is. For anyone just joining, I just finished 1,000 push-ups, so fuck it. Any questions, guys? I gotta bounce. Been 3 hours on here. Hey, sometimes when I approach somebody, but they reject me, I don't feel interested in my talk, then I feel rejection. After that, I stop approaching for a couple of weeks. I don't know what to do after that. Don't stop. View it as a game. Reps, reps, reps. It's all reps. And if you're in a beginning phase, it's going to take a lot longer for you to get results because you haven't developed the skill set and the muscle and just keep on going at it. You have to view it. If you're struggling with this, you have to view it like you are the hard gainer, the skinny guy at the gym, and you have a long journey ahead of you. That's the only way to view it. And if you get caught up in the results now and not being where you want to be now, you'll get discouraged and give up and you'll never get there. But if you keep going and approaching, consistently trying to work on yourself and approach women and flirt and attract them, within 2, 3, 4 years, you'll be where you want to be. I'm guessing you're very young. That's a massive delusion I see in the younger generation. I mean, this might not just be the younger generation, it might just be young people in general always. But I always see younger people who they're like 18, they want to make millions and they get like, man, I just want it now. I'm like, dude, you're 18. You're fucking 18, bro. I was working a shit job at 18. Most people work shit jobs at 18. Most people don't get girls at 18. Some do, good for them. But the reality is if you're young, you have to work on yourself. It takes time. And then when you get to like 25, 26, you actually become more and more and more attractive to a girl. Whereas girls, they peak around like what, 21, 22? You get the point. Everyone knows this. Help me out. I got a girl, but we live in a different city. We meet once a week, but she has this problem that she would ghost me anytime for days and suddenly come and always says that she loves me. She doesn't love you. She's ghosting you for days. And if she's ghosting for you for days, she doesn't love you. I don't typically like to do long distance, but a girl who loves you, who is in love with you, doesn't ghost you. If you feel like she's playing around with you, and I don't know your situation, but sounds like she's just playing around with you, it doesn't sound like she truly loves you. Like if she was genuinely obsessed with you and likes you, it would, yeah. I really like and spend time with a Chao Ching. That's good. Block them and move on. Make new friends. It's the only move on the chessboard. It's clear. There's nothing else to do there. I really like and spend time with her, but sometimes I feel really bad that she's ignoring me. But I'm still there always. Oof. Well, that is the problem then. she knows she can get away with treating you how she wants, and you're still there. That is why. You haven't attached value to your attention. So when you see a negative behavior, you have to have the willpower and strength to say, okay, I'm not going to hang out with you anymore. And I guarantee you there's a better girl out there who's going to treat you with more respect and love. I don't even want you to try to get this girl. Like, you could try to fix the problem and play games and try to like, oh, I'm going to ignore her now and see if she'll come back. But the cycle will repeat. It will repeat if she's who it sounds like she is. So what I would do is, talk to more women and cut up the keys you have to go out and approach. It's not going to be easy at first, but think about the opportunity cost of staying with a girl who doesn't truly love you. You're missing out on a girl who does. And dude, you don't want to be with a girl who doesn't truly love you. Trust me, long term, you're going to hate it. Is approaching women at a supermarket weird? No, I've done it before. Have I gotten laid from a supermarket approach, or have I even gotten a date from a supermarket approach? I don't know. I have to think back. I've done many approaches, and many of them have been at a supermarket. And if I have to think back, have I gotten results from a supermarket approach? I'm sure I have. I can't remember particularly, but I do remember one experience at Whole Foods where a girl was dying to go on a date with me after I approached her. And she was a cute girl, but I had already had a date set up that night, so I never went, and then I left town because I was just traveling. But so yes, supermarket approaches work. Do more of an indirect approach if it makes you feel uncomfortable. She's like, hey, I saw you around, and you look very, like, your basket, whatever you got, it looks very healthy. You look like you could be a nutritionist. Like assumption opener. Assume familiarity, and just assume that she's already your friend. Come from that frame, that vibe, and just make a statement about what she has in her basket. Or you could do direct, like, hey, I thought you were really cute. You look fit. I wanted to say hi. Whatever. It doesn't matter what the approach is, just do it. It's not weird. It's only weird if you make it weird. She's a worker at the supermarket. Ooh. I would lean way more towards an indirect approach if she's a worker at the supermarket. Less direct, because people who are working, they feel like that's their space. So I would just comment. I would just, like, every time I go in there, I'd be like, hey, what's up? How's your day going? I would chat with her. I would try to have a conversation with her. And don't go for a close. Just keep it super simple, basically. Hey, what's up? How's your day been going? Oh, it's been good. Cool. It's hard for me to, like, make conversations up on the spot, but I would engage in a conversation. Just, like, ask her how her day is going. Talk about your day. Like, yeah, I just got done from the gym. I got some steak here. I'm about to cook it up. It's going to be awesome. She'll be, oh, good, great. And, yeah, dude, just try to make conversation with her. And then keep it at that. I wouldn't go for a close right away. I would just consistently talk to her every time you go to the supermarket. Make a friend out of her. And then if you feel like she's feeling you, if she likes you, maybe you can go for a date, But if she's working there, it's a bit more awkward because you're going there weekly and you don't want to get rejected flat out. And then you have to see, this happens all the time. You have to see that girl over and over, and it's like, all right, there she is. Hey, what's up? And it's just awkward now. I'd rather just make friends with her at first and let her show interest. And if she shows some kind of indicator of interest, go for her Instagram. Like, hey, we should stay connected. Do you have Instagram? But don't go for it right away because, dude, she's at work. She's being forced to talk to you in a sense, and just be respectful of that. Alrighty, guys. Fuck, man. 1,000 push-ups. I'm fucking destroyed. Thank you for everyone who's tuned in. 200 minutes of live streaming here. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm exhausted, dude. I'm about to shower and rest. Peace, guys. I'll see you. Peace.